Hello, welcome back to Ready Steady Play, and we're doing Oathsworn. It's Chapter 6, Encounter Phase. So, if you haven't got this far and you don't want any spoilers, look away now! And a big thanks to Game Toppers for giving us the big old table that I'll be streaming this on today. And a big thanks to Chris for joining me. Now, Chris, I'm going to check your audio before you start sharing. Oh, it's good, it's here. All the audio's working. Everything works.
I was about to make that exact joke. I was about to say, I'm going to... We'll hear it, because Mike messed up my audio again. But now I think of some whiskey to say.
Quick, think of something we need to say.
Fish are more closely related to us than each other.
That's madness.
Someone told me an interesting fact about, was it emus the other day? And that's what I was desperately trying to remember, but I can't remember what the fact was. Emus have something interesting going on. But I don't know what it is. Yes, I'm back. Back for a Tuesday stream. Michael's been filling in for me very kindly. We're back. Oathsworn, Encounter 6, Part 2.
Sounds a little fishy, your facts, Chris. Thanks, Simon. There, and Heggers is here as well. Hope you're feeling okay, Heggers. It didn't quite work. There should have been music this whole time, but there wasn't. But there should be music now.
Oh well.
So that's good. That almost worked perfectly.
Yeah, I hope you feel better, Heggers. Hope you're not as sick as Mike has been. Mike's been in the wars, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not been great. I'm only just now getting out of it, but... Yep. Yeah.
Apologies if we talk over each other. I think there's a very slight delay. Oh, there you go.
Our Skype has not been cooperating either, but you know, we'll work through it. Oh, COVID, Heggers. Well, I hope you recover okay from that. That's nasty.
Is this your first time having it, Heggers? I lasted a long time. I got it November last year or December last year for the first and only time.
Yeah, I had it this December before that, and that was the only time I had it.
Yeah, I thought I was in a really exclusive club, people who hadn't had it. Now I'm not. Now I'm in the boring big club.
Everyone who had it.
At least Heggers is now in the club of people who've had it more than once, which is presumably a bit smaller. At least. My parents have had it twice.
I've only had it the once. And that was after having 2 boosters.
Well, I managed to, not that we want to turn to the COVID stream, but I managed to do a double shift, but 16 hours in a small room with someone who messaged me like 4 hours after the shift ended with a picture of a positive test going, sorry man, get yourself tested. I didn't get it.
Yeah, the day I found out I had it, I'd been driving in the car with Leanne, my partner, and a friend of ours. And we'd been driving for about 6 hours, and neither of them got it.
Yeah, it's remarkable.
So, Haggers says, I'm on 5 jabs. Yeah, me too, Haggers. Me too.
You say jammy git, Haggers. That was literally before, it was like 3 days before I was due to fly out to Brazil for Christmas. To spend it with Deborah's family, and obviously I was sitting there, and the flights were unbelievably expensive because this was during COVID. The first flight I'd done, it was shortly after we were actually allowed to do this, and I was sitting there. It's absolutely stressed to high heavens that I was going to have to not going to be able to fly because of this 16-hour double shift, but it all worked out. 5 jabs. I think I've had however many I'm allowed to have. 3, I think, is it? Or 2?
Well, you should have. There's 2 of the main jab, and then there's been 2 boosters, and then I think some people had a 3rd booster.
I think I don't think I've been given a 4th. I think I've only had 3. I think.
Yeah, actually,
depends
I'm
on
not sure if it's been 4 or 5.
Yeah. Anyway, we should talk about happy things like bludgeoning things to death in Oathsworn.
Yeah, like happy things like Oathsworn, the magical land of fairies and love.
I can imagine Jamie's like, that's great. Thanks. It's really cool that you guys are like playing the game on your channel. That's awesome. You talk about COVID a lot.
Yeah, he's just tuned in. He's like, what is this? What is this? Look, we're over here now. Here it is, the table camera. Here's the show. Here's all the characters. I've got it up. Not to worry. I've got... don't take that out of context. I've got the game set up. So spoilers now for anyone. So, if you don't know, this is the encounter step of Chapter 6, and there have been 3 monsters known as unknown horrors that have appeared. And according to the setup, they've got colors on their bases. So we've got yellow guy, red guy, and then black guy all the way at the end here.
Yeah, because they have a rule called marked targets. So this is basically each of them have marked one of us as the person they're definitely going to murderize. So the way it works is we have to select our 3 highest defense heroes, which means it's going to be the Warden, who's defense 7. It's going to be the Priest, who's defense 6, because they're the companions. You get a +2 boost because they can't play defense cards. And then we're going to have to select one of the Witch or the Harbinger to also be marked. And then basically, the black guy is only going to attack the person he's marked with the black token. The red guy is only going to attack the person he's marked with the red token, and the yellow guy is only going to attack the person they've marked with the yellow token. They're only ever going to attack that person, but they can be influenced by taunt and stuff manipulation stuff that we have to manipulate targets. If they not kill someone, it actually says on the board it says that they knock someone unconscious, but we're playing on hardcore mode, so there's no unconscious for us. If they kill someone, they will mark the unmarked person, and if everyone's already marked, they'll mark the closest person, and that person will now be marked by 2 of them. But yeah, basically they always will head to the person their quarry. Even if they can't see them, then they will just if they can't draw line of sight to them, they'll just move 8 towards the obstacle blocking line of sight and destroy it. Excuse me, assuming they get adjacent to it, that is, they'll destroy it. They jump over it. We can't get in the way of them. They'll just jump over us if another character is between them and their quarry. If they have to land on a space occupied by someone else to get to their quarry, then they will do that and just push the person out of that hex. The only thing that can be used potentially to our advantage is their rule called Bloodlust, which says the horror attack all adjacent characters, friend or foe. Draw once and apply to all targets. So we could use that potentially to our advantage. And the final rule they have is unknown, which is the horror's movements and attack patterns are very hard to read. All stage cards in this encounter are kept face down and not revealed until they are resolved. So usually we can see the upcoming card, but not now. So that'll make my clairvoyance of the Harbinger useful. I think that's everything with their special rules.
I don't like him.
So yeah, there's nothing actually too crazy with their special rules. It is literally just a marked target and a couple of little idiosyncrasies about how that works. Some ifs and buts. Other than that, it's just a matter of killing them. Their stages go up when you kill 1 or 2. They haven't done so already. They only have 12 health each. 4 defense though, pretty high.
Yeah.
So, all our characters start in the middle, unlike usual, where we've been swarmed by them. And we have to decide who's going to take the mark of each of them. So what do you think?
Right, so, I mean, basically we've got to give 1 to the priest and 1 to the warden. So does the warden want the red one, or does he want the yellow one, or the black one?
I've already given the warden the red one, assuming that he's the tankiest. The middle one has slightly higher chance, at least at the start, of getting hit by another one.
Yeah, he's the closest, right?
Yeah. I would also suggest the witch is the person who doesn't have a target. The reason being, I do have a card with the Harbinger's deck. The Harbinger's deck that allows me to redirect damage to someone else within 3. I can do it on behalf. Obviously, if it's the Harbinger himself being attacked, I'm more likely to have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And then you can redirect to any one of the other 3 characters, depending on the situation.
Yeah, so I could dump some on the witch potentially if necessary, if she's full health.
If she's doing okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Or dump some on the priest or the warden, even if they've taken out their targets or whatever.
Yes, exactly. And then I assume we should also we're gonna. So I've given myself the Harbinger the yellow, and there's no particular reason for that. You can have the yellow. Don't mind.
Well, I presume that we should start on opposite sides of the ones that are targeting us, so they have a bit further to go.
No, we haven't got choice of that. The warden takes red and must start 2 spaces away from the red.
Oh, okay, fine. So then the Harbinger has to start in the left spot, the priest in the right, Harbinger in the right, priest on the left, and witch at the back.
Yeah, I'm just checking the encounter book, but yes, that's it. Yeah, you have no choice. The person who you mark with the red one has to stand with in that place. Yeah, so exactly so. Yeah. Yeah, so I've put the Harbinger on the right hand side with the yellow, but I don't. As I said, the yellow and black are interchangeable. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it makes much of a much really. Oof.
But they do take the straight. They always go to their, as per enemy movement rules, they take the most direct path. So they're not going to. The yellow one's not going to, for example, move into a position in order to hit the warden and the Harbinger. It will just take the most. It'll only hit 2 people if its most direct path to its primary target causes that. I also would recommend that we try and obviously focus fire on one of them, and I would suggest we focus fire on the Harbinger, as the Harbinger has the lowest defense.
Yep, that makes perfect sense.
Harbinger on the Harbinger.
On the yellow hall.
All right. Well, yes. Well, without any further ado, let's try and kill them.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've played this. It's some sort of card game, right?
Yes, some sort of card game. Or at least for some of them it is. I don't know what to do.
Alright, so I haven't even changed my cards since last time. But I feel like setting up the Flaming Whip was pretty good, because that's empowered times 5.
I mean, the first thing I'm tempted to do, if you'll permit me, is to simply play Foreshadowing to look at the top 3 cards of their deck.
Yeah,
and to
I think that's a good idea. That'll give us a good idea about what they kind of stuff they like to do as well.
Yeah, so I'm going to spend 2 Animus straight away. To play Foreshadowing. A friendly character within range 3 gains either a reroll or a defense. Doesn't say other friendly, just says friendly character, so I'm going to give it defense to myself, if that's okay, the Harbinger.
Yep, makes perfect sense.
And then draw the top 3 stage cards, stopping if you reach the next stage, and put them back on the top of the deck in any order. So right. I immediately have broken the rule that we don't get to see their attacks.
I've put Foreshadowing in your 2 position.
Yep, that's it.
Good. So here's the top card of their deck. It's called Toss. These aren't numbered, are they? No, there's not like reference numbers. Okay.
No, that's fine. I just look for the heading. I don't read the card.
Yeah. Hager says, starting the cheating early, I see.
Hey, but it's authorized cheating. It's fine.
The creatures are huge, twisted, and pack a punch. Pick a random horror. Move it 8 to its marked target. Then it attacks, claws, knockback 3. Target the knockback 3 target. The target is knocked back in a random direction. They will not collide with the horror. All other horrors move 8 to their marked targets. All other horrors, Bloodlust target. Attack Bloodlust target. What's Bloodlust again? All adjacent characters, friend or foe, draw once and apply to all targets.
Yep.
Okay.
I assumed all their attacks did that, but obviously only if it says Bloodlust in that case. So the first attack doesn't do it. Yeah, so one of them gets
Wow.
knocked. One of them gets knocked back, and the other two get bloodlust. Basically, on this particular thing. That's not good. They all attack. That's crazy.
Jeez
I was
Louise.
hoping
Okay.
I was hoping like one of them would just like reposition or something.
So that's the top card. And incidentally, guys, as well, if you check over here on the baddie boards, you can see that the right dice has claws underneath, so we should be focus firing this die first, which we totally
Yeah, they're
can.
both cores. They're both
Yeah.
cores, and because they're small monsters, they don't have locations in the same way, so we can just target claws. The only time we won't target the claws, I guess, would be if we had a big attack and the claws only had 1 or 2 health left, maybe.
Right,
We'll
we
see.
didn't want to waste a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Everyone hold tight for a minute, because you're going to lose audio while I just adjust Chris's camera. There we go, now he's a bit more in the middle. Good. Alright, the next card is Unnatural Speed. Powerful switchback legs propel the horrors at incredible speed. Pick a random horror. Move it 10 to its marked target. It hits the target. Redraw all blanks. All other horrors move 10 towards their targets, and then attack Bloodlust.
Is it just me, or is that just a worse version of the first one?
Well, I don't know about worse. It doesn't have the knockback or the random direction, but it does have...
Yeah, but it does have re-roll all blanks.
Yeah, so it's just a better version, right? Because it's got redraw
Better.
instead
Whose
of
side are
knockback.
you on? It's worse for us.
Oh, worse for us. Yes, it is worse. Yeah, it is worse. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Does this game
he
have a
doesn't-
traitor mechanic?
He still doesn't know I'm an unknown horror. My horror remains unknown. Okay. The final card is Leap. With coiled muscles, the horror leaps into the air and lands on you, limbs flailing. So it moves 8 towards its target. Defense cards cannot be used against this attack. Treat companions as having 1 defense less. Interrupts may be used as normal. All other horrors move 8 to their marked targets, and then Bloodlust. Attack Bloodlust.
Well, companions are OP against that attack because companions get a +2 defense to make up for the fact they don't play cards, but they only get a -1 into this. So,
I mean, this is horrible. Their damage is incredible. We need to declaw them as quickly as possible, because then they lose the black die, right?
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so we need to declaw them as quickly as possible. These are basically rabid cats. It's time to trim your nails.
Never declaw your cat.
Oh yes, never
Trim their nails.
declaw. Trim their nails. Yeah, we need to trim the nails of these creatures. I
Yes,
don't think
exactly.
that any of these are particularly less bad.
I mean, I think, you know what, I have a preference which is based on little, but there you go.
I'm gonna let you
like
take the lead on this one.
I like Leap just because we've got a 2 in 3 chance of it targeting a companion, and a companion suffers less from it. Although that's true no matter when it comes up, so maybe don't listen to that. I personally think reroll all blanks is worse than a knockback, though.
Yeah, so let's put Leap on top, then Unnatural Speed. No, then Toss, then Unnatural Speed. And that gives us time to try and trim their nails before we get to Toss, the worst one. No, sorry, Unnatural
For
Speed,
sure.
the worst one.
Agreed.
Yeah. So it's going to be
Happy
Leap, Toss, and then Unnatural Speed.
Okay, so now we just need to find a way to get 24 strength of damage to the yellow guy to get that claw trimmed.
Oh my god, 24.
6 times 4.
It
Yep.
feels a lot harder when you put it like that than I thought. Oh, I've got the Witch's Might completely wrong. I have 1 red, but actually I have 3 yellow.
I'm actually tempted. How would you feel about me? I'm very concerned about the Harbinger. How would you How would you feel about me playing Prophetic Fulfillment, where the next time I play that card, if he's less than 6 health, he will heal.
Yep.
It's kind of, I don't tend to play this early, but I really should be playing it early, right? Because
Well, I think the other thing is, and I can do this before or after you go. I can use the blessing to give everyone a defense token.
oh yeah, for sure, that'd be brilliant. I feel like we're
Alright.
kind of just doing a setup turn here.
Yeah, we're just
Fine.
like, oh, please don't immediately get killed. Okay, so prophetic fulfillment. You choose yourself or a character at range 3. You put a die on their player board showing their current health. And when you play this card again, if they have less health than that, they gain 1 back.
Yeah, so I'm going to choose myself if that's okay, because the witch is
Yep.
currently not in any danger, and the other two are big tank boys.
She is well, she's currently not because she's at the back, but we have to be mindful that all of them have bloodlust attacks. So if I get into a stupid position, I could take damage. So we just have to be mindful that she shouldn't be stupid.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's like completely safe, but it's within our control, her danger.
Yeah,
for the time
exactly.
being.
So let's just try not to be stupid with her and we'll be alright. Okay, so now I need to get a D6 that shows 6. I'll use this D10 one.
And do you want to do the blessing?
Yep, and then the priest will trigger the blessing. And I think it's going to be defense tokens for everyone except maybe the witch who takes some power. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think defense tokens for everybody else definitely makes sense. I know they've got big defense stats, but that can quickly go wrong. And yeah, the witch definitely. But we do need to do some attacks, and the witch is a big attacky person, and is currently not at risk of being directly targeted. So yes, I would agree with everything you said.
Fantastic. Good. It is done. So now we've got a bit more open ground here.
Yeah.
You've got 3 Animus left, right, with the Harbinger?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so for the witch, I've kind of just got to start setting up her fire, really, so I can... Yeah. Do we want to move away from where we are?
Possibly. I'm not sure. They're gonna reach us. Is he moving 8 or 10? I can't even remember. I've forgotten.
They are... Okay, so we put leap on top, didn't we?
Leap sounds like, just thematically sounds like it'll be a big movement. It's probably 10.
Yeah, I think leap was 10.
The others were 8. I mean, the Harbinger can teleport to anywhere in the board once per game.
Yeah.
So I could just teleport to the other end of the board and make him chase me for a turn, but it's probably not very helpful.
Well, one of the things is they've all also got bloodlust, right? So do we want to try to contrive it so that they hit each other? Probably, right?
If we can.
How easy is that to do?
I don't... Not very easy, I would have thought, because... If the warden moved forward north and then northeast... no, that wouldn't work. No, I can't even think of a way to do this.
Because we basically want them to end up adjacent, right?
Yes, to each other, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and they prioritize north and then northwest. So it'll be hardest with yellow, but...
I don't think it's very possible, really. On this moment. I'm sure it can happen later.
Yeah, maybe it's not possible at this stage. Yeah, but one of them's moving 10 towards us, and then the others are moving 8.
Oh, I guess if the priest went north and then northeast, then the red one would have to go around the... No, because they just push you out of the way. Oh yeah, if the priest stood in front, but the thing is, it would rely on the red one being, because of the rule of north and northwest, the black one will move before the red one, unless... Oh no, he's more northerly actually. The red one is slightly more north.
No, we're gonna pick one at random to go first,
long as the black
and
one-
then the other two are gonna go, starting with the black.
Then
one.
the other two will move in order. Yes, the only
Yeah.
way it would go wrong. No, starting with the red one because the red's more north than the north. If the yellow's pick, the north will move. The red will move before the black. If the
Yes,
yellow
you're
is
right,
the one
yeah.
who's picked to go, yeah. So if the priest stood directly, went north and then northeast, stood directly in front of the warden, and then moved first, the red would move south twice, occupy the priest's space. The priest would be pushed to an adjacent space. He'd be pushed north because of the rule of north and west, rather. And then that would mean that the black one would have to stand next to him. Yeah.
And then the black one
genius.
would end up here, and the red one would be here.
Yes. Exactly. And the priest would be north of that where your finger is. Yeah.
Right, so this is assuming that when they activate, the black one isn't picked first at random.
Yes, if that happens, this goes wrong.
And also, this is assuming then that the warden's going to stand there and effectively do nothing this round.
Yes, maybe.
Okay, just check it. But otherwise, I love that you worked that out.
But he could move. The warden could move forward and attack, and then move back. I guess.
That's 3 actions, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but they have. But
Oh, they've
could
got
do
their
extra,
tokens. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't really have much attack with him because I took taunt with him because we didn't have this. We hadn't unlocked the special rules, and I incorrectly thought we'd be able to make the warden the person who's not targeted, and then just keep using taunt as much as we needed. So unfortunately, I've taken a slightly unuseful ability. It might become useful later.
As one is very useful, though.
It is, yeah. I mean, there's nothing. I could just move forward and hit him and move back. I mean, it kind of ruins the. But I don't really think we can hit the other one as of yet because they're too far away.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, we can only hit the red one right now.
Yeah. So I'm happy to move forward to the warden, smack him, and move back to facilitate our plan.
Okay, sure. Let's see how that works out.
Alright, I'll move forward with the warden for an animus. I will then spend his other animus to perform an archetype card, which is as one. So he attacks with his red might, which comes from the flail. Before drawing damage for your first attack of the round, add another red. I mean, is there any reason not to use that straight away?
Only if you wanted to save it to focus fire Yaldo later.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe I won't then. Yeah, I'll leave it for now then. I was thinking that. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do that then. So I have a red from my flail, and as many white as I want, of course. I'm slow to using power because I don't. Again, we want to focus fire if we can, don't we? On the yellow later.
Seem to be having some issue with your dice box. I'll just quickly go and find that and fix it.
Is it in the wrong place?
No, it's me. It's I haven't set the scene up.
Oh, okay.
That's alright.
I'm thinking I'll just take three white dice, so I've got a red and 3 white, and then that'll be 4 dice in total. What do you reckon? I mean, statistically, they'll probably only do 1 damage, which is nuts. These things are too strong.
Oh god, these things are very strong. That's horrible.
Are you happy with me going with 3 white and a red?
Yeah? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, is the scene set up, or should I?
Hold tight. Yeah, we're just gonna... You guys at home will lose audio for 2 seconds while I sort this. Just bear with me. That should be okay now. Possibly Chris's dice will be rolled upside down, but it'll be fine.
I mean, you won't really know the difference, will you?
Probably
Dice. All right, you ready?
If he's getting 9s on the d6s, we know there's something wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, but you could have the camera the right way around. Then it could. Oh, actually, no. These numbers are printed. So yeah, you might actually. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, here we go. I'm going for it. Excellent. I win.
Well, that's a super miss. Okay. So you get your tokens back, right?
I didn't spend any tokens.
No, bummer.
But I do get a fresh token.
A reroll token?
I said, well, yeah. Do you think I should take a reroll? That makes sense, I guess. Or no, in power. I'll take it in power.
Oh, you get a token. That's right. Of your choice.
Yeah, whenever you totally whiff an attack. The only time that doesn't happen is when you make an attack with a token from a companion, because otherwise you could chain it forever.
But because you used an animus for that, you get your token back. Cool. All right.
So do I just move back then, or which say battle flow and animus are the two tokens that? So I've got three tokens that do extra stuff with do extra actions. So I could attack him up to twice more.
Yeah, I think the question we've got to ask ourselves is how, because the only reason to delay sort of going all out is so that we focus fire one instead of splitting fire. What I've noticed about the 3 cards we looked at is that all 3 cards trigger all 3 dudes. So
yeah.
Taking a dude out, even though it escalates them to rank 2, feels like a better move than sort of, I don't know, focus firing one to death feels like a better move than sort of trying to get them all down low so they don't escalate too fast.
No, I agree that we want to focus fire. The question is, ideally, we want to focus fire on the yellow one because he's targeting the weakest person.
Yeah, so this is the question: do you wait then and save your tokens for that?
Yeah, I think we probably do, to be honest.
Yeah, so we let them sort of have a card, get themselves in close, and then just wail on yellow.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. I'm gonna use the battle flow token to move back to where I came from, as per our plan. But it's a pity because I didn't bother doing this.
Yeah, but also because you got... I mean, to be fair, what you've effectively done is used an action to trade a battle flow token for an empower token, so that's not too bad.
That's actually that's true. That's true. Cool. All right. The warden's done, and he won't be doing anything else. And the harbinger is unlikely to do anything else. So
you've effectively got 1 animus spare
with the harbinger, yeah.
Yeah. But there's no card play or anything to use.
Actually, I'm just trying to think a second. If I left the warden 1 space north of where he is, that's still, and then if the priest move in front of me, this is what would happen. The priest would end up here. And then if the harbinger moved there, it's risky then because of the. I think I'm overcooking this idea.
Yeah, I feel like it's got a.
Can I just make sure of something? In the plan we have, it doesn't mean 2 of our characters get hit by bloodlust, does it? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. We're fine. Yeah, at least leave it the way it is.
Okay, I'm trusting you on this one because I'm still kind of goofy sick brain, so I'll probably just make some dumb mistakes. So
I think I'm right, but who knows?
Look, I'll bank on that more than my stuffy brain right now. All I'm going to do with the witch, I think, is summon some fire.
Okay.
So I've got precipitate and elemental suffusion.
Fire tokens. Hang on. You can work away. I'll see where you put them.
So I've got precipitate, which says once per round, place a water or fire within range 3, or spread one to 2 adjacent spaces within range 3. I've also got elemental suffusion. If there's no fire within range 3, place 1. if there's no water within range 3, place 1. So I think that's actually better. So
I mean, you can just make them run into fire, right?
yeah, that's true, and then they just take a damage. But I also need that fire to cast my spells. So
Or you can set up for an attack.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
I can
sure.
create 3 fire, and I only need 2.
Cool.
I can also make a water, but I don't really see how that's going to help us because their
They
movement
move
is
too
vast.
fast. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So if there's no fire within range 3, you can place 1, and then it says spread an existing fire to 2 adjacent hexes within range 3. So I'm kind of just creating sort of a wall of fire in front of Harbinger that Yellow's going to run into. And then next turn I can call upon it to Flame Whip Yellow. So basically, I guess what I'm saying is this is your last chance to like move Harbinger somewhere else, or else they're just going to be behind fire.
I don't think I want to move him, to be honest. I don't think I have a cause to.
Very well then. There's fire here. So there's fire in the space northeast of Harbinger, like sort of directly between it and Yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to place a water as well, which is going to be southeast of that, so just next to the wall and the tree. Because I have no sort of better place to put that.
You are placing a water. Oh, you get to place one of each, is it?
Yeah, with Elemental Suffusion I place 1 of each, and I can call upon the water later as well, so that's helpful.
And then you can use your special ability, right, to spread it?
Yeah, exactly. So that's Elemental Suffusion done, so I'll just pop that down here into position 1. And then Precipitation lets me select the fire and spread it to 2 adjacent spaces in range 3, so it goes in directly north, and it also goes northwest from its current position.
Yes, because otherwise the the horror would walk into it as well.
Yeah, I don't want... Well, yeah, exactly. I don't want the other horrors to walk on it, and then because I need 2 left, right?
But next turn, couldn't you make another one and then use your power? So you could make him walk through both of them, surely.
Yes, you're right. I could do that.
Because 2 damage is down to... That's quite a lot. It goes straight down to 4.
Okay, let's do that then. Instead of the one that
Process
went to
again.
the northwest...
No,
I'll
I don't
put
want
it-
to. It's just an idea.
No, I think it's a good idea, actually. I get sort of nervous about running out of
'Cause
these
I'm
things
also
on
aware-
the board, but...
But I'm also aware of restricting our movement as well next turn, potentially too much. By having that space directly in front of the Harbinger has no way out basically at all if you trap him in there. Because you can't walk through characters, right? So
Yep, and he couldn't walk through the horror either. Well, now he can beeline directly north.
if he needs to, yeah. Actually, yeah, he can teleport as well. But still, all right, sweet.
Oh yeah, he can also teleport.
That's once per game. So.
True story. So I've got 4 Animus left, but I might just save them to do my big attacks because they're really expensive. Actually, Flame Whip is...
Yes. You might as well spend 2 if you have something to spend it on, though.
Oh yeah, because I regen 6, don't I?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same position with the Harbinger. I should spend 1 if I can, but I literally have nothing on.
Oh, I should have changed my cards up. Do you know what? Do you presume... Do you think leap actually causes these things to jump?
It doesn't
So-
say, it just says move them. So no.
Yeah. So I could actually, this turn, instead of sort of placing the fire as I have done... Oh no, never mind. This is no good. Yeah, I'm in the wrong position. I will set everybody on fire. Okay, let's find something better to do.
Well, what does the priest want to do? Does he want to do anything?
Well, he's used Blessing, and then he's got 1 left, and he's going to use that to move in front of the Warden, right?
Yes.
So I'll do that now. So he moves north and northeast. Maybe in front of the warden there.
Just the Harbinger and the Witch then. I really don't have anything to do with the Harbinger, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, I'm just having a look to see if there's something I can do with the witches to Animus. It seems like such a shame. I mean, I don't know if I need all of them next time, so I could do 3 Animus to use Firewall as an attack.
How does that work?
Well, it's +2 damage, range 2, but I can increase the range to 4. I don't know if that's specifically helpful.
Well, you can target the red.
I could only hit the red guy,
guy.
yeah.
I mean, the red guy is the guy who's going to hopefully get hit by his own guy. So I guess that's maybe the red guy's going to be the easiest to kill first. Who knows? It seems unfortunate. I mean, I suppose.
I mean,
die, and the warden can start taunting.
The thing is, when I flame whip the yellow guy, I'm gonna have a range 3 and power 5 strike. I'm already on 3 yellows, and I have 2 more in powers and 2 rerolls, so I could feasibly do quite a lot of damage to yellow next turn.
It's gonna be beastly, basically.
Yeah, well, if he's already taken 2 damage from the 2 fire on the board, then to do the 4, I just need to get to 16, and I think I probably can break his first die.
Yeah, sounds likely.
But there's no reason not to think about using Firewall, I guess, to just try.
Yeah, there's no reason not. If we can only hit the red, then hit the red for the time being. Just don't spend your extra, your buffs on it, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so what I'll do then is I'll spend 3 Animus to use Firewall for its attack. It's +2 damage. It's range 2, and then I trigger the Evergreen Staff to add +2 range. So that goes into position 1. It doesn't battle flow because it's an item. And then I've got a straight up attack against red, which is 3 yellows and whatever I want. It's +2 damage, 3 yellows, and whatever I want to add to it. So the question is, what do we add to this? I've taken 3 cards, by the way, because I thought we'd start on the cards, and if it goes badly, we could just ditch them for the rest of the day. So yeah, what is the yellow faces? They're 1, 2, and 3s. So if we say that's probably 5 damage, I'm on 7 at the moment. So we can probably add like 1 white and then hope for 8, 2 damage on red.
How are you on? You get +2, do you?
Yeah, I get +2.
Okay. Yeah, add a white. That'll make it 8, right? Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Okie dokie. So, here's card number 1.
And you're targeting the weak point, obviously.
Yeah, the weak point on red. I think there's no reason not to do that. As you said, unless we have done any damage, which we haven't. So the first card is a yellow 1. Then it's a yellow 3. Then it's a yellow 1. 5, just as predicted. So what's the white?
Unless
it's a blank! No!
It had to be a crit anyway, because we needed another card. Oh no, you have +2. God damn it.
Yeah. So now I'm on 7. It's so annoying. Oh, I don't want to re-roll that white. Oh. But do I, though?
You'll be very angry if you miss. How happy will you be if you succeed?
I'm deeply concerned that this is a race, because these things do so much damage.
Yeah, I think so. We want this to over as quick as we possibly can.
So I think I spend the re-roll to hopefully get an extra damage, and then Priest can give it back to me with Blessing next time.
Okay. Just don't fuck it up.
Oh god. It's a 1!
Yes!
Perfect!
I told you not
8.
to mess up and you didn't. Well done.
I followed instructions very carefully. Nice, so that's 8 damage, so 2 on Red's weaker die. So it goes down to 4.
Nice. Okay, good start. And I believe we're done then, right? I mean, I know I could use my 2 Animus token to get 5 Animus right now with the Harbinger, but I still don't have anything I particularly want to do. So I think I'm just going to hold off.
Okie dokie, so that means that that's basically their turn now, right?
Unfortunately so.
Okay, so here comes the card. So it's Leap, just as we knew it was. Oh, this isn't the fast one. I don't know what the 10 is one, but... Just pick a random horror, so how do we do this?
I would just roll a d6. 1 and 2 is the black, 3 and 4 is the red, 5 and 6 the yellow.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to roll it in the box.
Roll a 3 up, please.
3 up, please. It's a 6!
Hey! So the yellow goes first.
Alright, so this means yellow's going to move 8 to its marked target, which is Harbinger, so it's just going to beeline straight southwest towards him, right?
Yep. And it's going to go through 2 fire, taking 2 damage.
Yep. Nice. So that's 2 on its weak spot.
Yep. And then it's going to hit me, unfortunately. So this is targeted with its claws. It still has its claws. So it's going to get all of its stuff. Black and 3 reds. Defense cards can't be played, which is fine. No, it's not. This is bad. No, it's not. Yeah, it's bad. Sorry, I thought I forgot I wasn't a companion. This is bad. Super bad.
Right. So at best you got defense 3.
No, 2. Oh, I have 2 defense tokens with him, don't I?
No, you've 1, right?
I have 2. Priest gave me 1, and I also gave myself 1.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to give you the one you gave yourself. Okay. Well, that's slightly less bad. Okay. Yeah, we wanted what we really wanted was a 3 or 4 there, right?
Yeah, ideally. But yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so interrupts can be used if there are interrupts that are prevalent.
Mm-hmm. There may be. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything particularly good here. Because my only interrupt is when I'm being attacked.
Yeah, no, I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve here.
Okie dokie. So, I'm just pulling 1 black and 3 red cards, right?
Exactly.
Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
No crits, but also no misses for enemies.
Yeah.
Just 1 number.
So, at least this isn't the one that redraws blanks, right?
No, it's not.
Right.
We pushed that down.
So, we've got a red 3, a red 3, a red blank, and a black 5.
Great. I was actually genuinely hoping for a black 5. I'm going to interrupt his attack by throwing a quill with a dead-eye shot right into his eye to distract him. And it means that after non-adjacent... Oh, fuck off! It says non-adjacent.
After a non-adjacent enemy... Oh, damn. Do we have any other plans?
Yes, to die horribly. How much damage is that then? 11, is it?
It's currently on 11.
Which would
so if you go to 4, you'll take 2.
I mean, I'm gonna have to, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, because if you stay on 3, that's 3.
Yeah, so we need to...
Given that he's 1 shy of 12, I think that that's actually good.
Yeah, 100%. I'm doing it. But we need to My goodness, do we need to kill Yellow first?
Yeah, and also, like, kill them. Because this is too much damage.
At least I'll heal next time I use prophetic fulfillment. This is good. Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh
so
my
now we have
goodness.
to resolve the rest of Leap.
So red goes next because he is slightly more north
It's
than
true.
black. So he's going
Alright,
to move 2 south. Sorry, apologies.
Yeah, so he's going south, and then he's going to go south again, pushing the priest...
North.
North or northwest? Is he like...
North. The rule is north, then west. The rule is called the rule of north and west, and north gets preference always, if possible.
Right, but he can't... How can he push the priest north when that's the direction he's coming from?
Because he occupies the space, and then the push happens.
Okay, so he displaces him effectively behind him.
Yeah, exactly. It's displacement. Exactly.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yep, good.
And then he hits
Nice
the
one.
ward very hard.
Okay, and this will also hit the priest?
Oh, feck. This was our problem. Yep. Sorry.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. I mean... Good God, these things are awful.
Well,
Right,
at
so
least we're going to get the black to hit the red. Thank goodness. At least that's something.
Yes, exactly.
The
Alright, so
pre-
here's our...
This one, it was worth it.
So here's the cards for...
I mean,
red.
arguably, this is just arguably, because if this is a race, this is arguably just a good thing to do, to take an extra hit and give them an extra hit. You know.
I think
We'll see.
so. We'll see. The other thing is, it's just draw once, and then both characters deal with one value, right?
Yeah, so exactly. So if we could get this attack could whiff, and the next one could go big. So who knows?
Well, we'll start with a red 4. And then it's a red blank, so that's a nice averaging out. And then it's a red 3. And the black card is a 3. So that's a total of 10.
Well, I can't help but notice that this attack is from a non-adjacent enemy to the Harbinger.
Oh yeah, so you could cancel that 4.
I could cancel that 4, and unless I think I will.
Well, wait a minute. I'd point out that if you canceled the 4, you would save 1 hit point on the warden, and that's it.
Okay, we can keep it if we want. Hang on.
Well, no,
what's the
I'm not.
number?
I don't know. It's that's harder for whether that's worth it is harder, but you'll
It's
take
10,
it
right?
down.
We're on 10, right?
Yeah. So to be fair, actually, the priest could spend a defense, and then no one would take damage.
I like no one taking damage. That sounds good.
Okay, cancel the 4. The priest spends a defense token, and then nobody takes any damage.
Yeah.
So that was with Deadeye Shot. Canceling.
Yeah, doesn't cost any animus. Just have to play the card.
And so that goes into your cooldown
3.
slot 3.
Yep.
Right, and we have
Sweet.
to spend a
Happy
defense
days.
token over here. We've managed to avoid that damage, so that's good. And then it's black to move, and he's just gonna go, like, I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's gonna wind up between the priest and the red one, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming the wall doesn't block line of sight, right?
Oh, I have no idea.
Hang on. If it does, this is terrible. My plan has failed.
No, our plan. We needed that. We needed that to win.
Ugh. Determine if character's line of sight to a hex. Trace a line from the closest corner of the hex occupied by the character and the closest corner of the target hex. If that line touches or passes through an obstacle, even just a corner of the hex, line of sight is blocked. Enemies and friendly characters, however, do not block line of sight. So characters don't do. So even
It's
though the wall is
definitely
low,
blocked.
I think it does. Yeah. Well, I mean, the good news is it means that he won't attack the priest. The bad news is he won't attack his friend either.
Okay. So what does he do? He does a an unerring.
Yeah, he will move 8 towards the obstacle blocking line of sight, and then stop and destroy it.
So he's actually just going to go northeast twice, and then destroy the wall.
Northeast and then southeast, surely. Going northeast twice will take him slightly further. Is logical, I think.
Sure, I just don't remember how that priority works exactly.
No, you're right. No, you're right. I was thinking northeast takes him further away, because he is technically moving further away northwise, but he's not because of the way the grid system works. He's still, he's equidistant, and therefore north beats the rule of north. Then west means he does move northeast twice. You're right.
And then he destroys this wall.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, that plan didn't work out.
That's okay. It was a good plan. I liked it.
It was a nice idea. Well, it's our turn again, and we're going to merge that yellow guy now.
Yes. So we should start with getting back. So does any automatic battle flow happen, or do we just pick up the cards in 0? I can't remember.
Just from 0.
Right. So no one picks up anything. Nope. And then we regenerate the animus shown in the number.
Yep.
And then it's just the game time. So I think we should start with a blessing from the priest, probably. Oh, no. No, it's fine. It's fine.
What's wrong?
It's range 3, and I thought the witch was out of range, but she's not.
Nope, it's all good.
It's all gravy. We're fine.
I'm taking a defense.
Yeah. Defense for the Harbinger?
I'm actually going to take an Empower, I think. Yeah, but Empower for the Warden, I think. Warden's ready to go nuts.
Yeah, he's ready to go ham. Alright, the priest himself, I think, will take a defense, because that's what just saved him. And with the witch, sure. I've got... I was going to take a reroll, and I intend to take a reroll.
Yep, I think this is all very sensible.
Okay, and then I think we just smack yellow, right? We just start with the big hit on yellow and then see where we're at.
I think start with the big hit and see where we're at, yeah. And the only other, I suppose, unless you think you can one-shot a die, in which case the rest of us can try and get rid of the 4 and then let you go for the 6.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to one-shot that 4. The only thing is it's going to trigger a reaction.
You think you'll one-shot the 4? Do you think you could one-shot a 6?
Oh, that's 24 damage. Seems unlikely, right? Because I've got... I mean... Let's have a think here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Oh, I just was double-checking. Mark Target says even during reactions they go for their quarry.
Oh, okay, so the witch is safe, but that puts the Harbinger in grave danger. So, if you want me to try to break a die entirely, maybe you need to, like, teleport across the map.
Yeah, it's not a terrible idea, actually. He'll move... What will he do, actually, for his... they'll draw... Oh, they'll all attack, though. My god.
Yes.
Because reactions aren't an individual thing, it's draw a behavior card. That's nuts.
Well, there's some kind of hive mind. It's gross and awful. And,
oh, man.
Bullshit.
So, they're going to be moving a maximum of 10, so I could teleport all the way to the southwest corner, and then he can't reach me, I don't think. I could just teleport so he doesn't have line of sight to me, actually.
Yeah, and then he'll just, like, smack a tree or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even really need to... Well, you do need to teleport, because you can't move, right? Enough.
Unless the witch wants to go step out of the way, let me pass, and then step back in the way again. That's the only other option. But before we decide if that's happening, before we decide on the minutiae of how I'm moving, if I'm going to do that, shall I attack him first on the 6?
Okay, well, let me do a bit of math here, right? Because I've got a maximum for this attack of...
Wait, hang on. Before you do that, Heggers, is it the right time of day for maths?
Are we allowed to do math?
I can't see chat, so I'm just...
Hager says that the walls look rude. No idea what he's talking about. They don't look rude at all.
I think he's delirious from his.
They
from
look
COVID.
fine. What are you talking about? It doesn't look rude at all.
Is it too early for math, Beggars? That's the question. All right, so go ahead with your.
He says it's never the right time for math, especially if you're sick. Which is fair enough.
All right, no more math.
Okay, but I'm just gonna do some quick thinking then.
Oh, okay.
If yellow goes to black, that's 2 steps. So with Flaming Whip, I've got 2 blacks and a red. Which I think is about
7 for the blacks and maybe 2 for the reds. About 9-ish.
About 9-ish.
Maybe 9 or 10.
Right, and I haven't used any tokens yet.
And every empowerment could basically be a black for you. You could take a white for free, turn it into another black.
Yes.
So yeah, so you could. I think 4 is pretty easy. Well, not easy. 4 is very doable. 6 is not so doable. So shall I wail on the 6?
Yeah, do you want to? I also, after I do the Flaming Whip, I also get to move the target 2 in any direction.
Okay.
So I could feasibly...
So you could move him so he's behind the tree. Oh, but the thing is, if a reaction happens, the rest of the card is cancelled.
Oh. Yeah, okay, so then I probably won't get to do that.
It just totally interrupts, yeah.
So, what are we thinking? Are we thinking you're going to do an attack first, and then I'm gonna... And then
Oh yeah, for sure. If the plan is for the Harbinger to leave so he doesn't get hit by the reaction, then he definitely wants to do some stuff first, right? Because he has.
Yeah, I think we definitely want that to be the plan, right?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's start hitting then. I haven't got great Harbinger because he's mostly got other stuff going on. He's got the interrupts and he's got the prophetic stuff and whatnot. So I guess I'm just going to use Talon Strike, use my very basic attack if that's okay with you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, what I might do, just thinking about the order of things. Do I want to battle flow that? Yeah, I might just. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to battle flow prophetic fulfillment token beforehand, so that when I play this Talon Strike, it comes back into my hand, so I can heal myself.
So the battle flow token is all the cards on one side go 1 step, right?
Yeah, so I'm just moving prophetic fulfillment from 1 to 0.
Yeah.
And then I spend 3 animus to play Talon Strike, so I take prophetic fulfillment back into my hand when I put it when that happens, and I'm just doing an attack. So I've got a black die from my death rattle. I have a free re-roll or redraw from Fran's Gratuitous Flax as necessary, and then yeah, basically I've got one. I feel I might as well take a white and just buff it up with the Empower token to a 2nd black.
Okay, so you're spending an Empower token as well.
Yeah. We haven't drawn any blacks for us, have we?
No.
Let's draw 1 black, and I'll roll 1 black.
Okay.
How many whites have we drawn?
We've drawn 2 whites, and it's a 1 and a blank.
I'm gonna roll 1 black die, and you're gonna roll 2 whites and a black for me, please. Is that
2
okay?
whites and a black card, and 1 black die. Sure. Alright.
It's weird. It's not liking me, but I'm going for some cards here.
Okie dokie. So here is... Oh, that's not on camera. There we go. There's Chris's die tray.
It'll be important in a minute.
You're
Give us
gonna
the
roll
cards
last?
first, please.
Cards first?
Yeah, give us the cards,
All right.
please.
Oh.
Yeah. Give me some agency over my destiny by rolling the last thing.
Okie dokie. So we've got one white here, which is a 1.
Well, it's not a miss.
We've got another white. It's a 1. We've got a black 4.
Okay.
So you're on 6.
And we've got a blank. Well, that's been re-rolled.
So you're spending reroll token.
Yeah. I mean, should I get another card, do you think?
I mean, the odds on the cards are now slightly less good.
That's true. Yeah, go on, I'll roll again. 3.
So that's 9. So 2 damage.
That's okay, I'll take that. We'll just leave that.
And that was to yellow's 6?
Yeah.
Bonbon, what are you doing, sweetie? Hi. I've got a big box of Cthulhu Wars stuff under the table with a box elastic band around it, and she's like trying to get in the box, so she's just strumming the band. Like, please don't break it and hurt yourself.
So I haven't really got much more in terms of... the only other attack I could do is an unarmed attack. Oh, I just realized I'll keep the redraw token actually and use Franz Blatuitus Flax instead for that reroll. Makes more sense, I guess.
Oh yeah, sure.
Because the Flax... And that does not cause battle flow, so... That is as it is. And then I think I might just heal myself with Prophetic Fulfillment by playing 2 Animus to play it again.
Yep.
So when I play it, because I've got less health than the 6 Eric put out, I heal 1. And then I basically choose to use it again. I guess I'll put it back on myself again. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So
did you put it down on 5?
Yeah, it goes down at 5, exactly. The heal takes place first, then you select a new target.
Cool.
And I've got... So I'm now ready to... So I'm done now. Well, it depends. So now, am I going to move out of the way by spending Animus, or am I going to move out of the way by...
Preternatural Swiftness.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you go to the southwest corner, that actually buys you quite a lot of time because there's so many obstacles for you to move around.
Well, I want to be near enough that I can do stuff, though. I want, there's no point in me just having one character just out of the game.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not going to teleport into the corner. I'm going to teleport behind an obstacle or two. But the question is whether I want to walk behind or teleport behind. I'd rather not use the teleport, but
save it for a more meaningful moment.
Yeah, but if you can't spare the movement, then that's fine.
Well, it'll cost me 2 Animus, right, to move and move.
We need
back.
to get up your big attack. Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, I've got 7 Animus, and it's 4 for the attack, so I can spend 2 Animus to do a move.
Okay, well then I can also spend 2 Animus. So if you spend 1 to move out of the way, by moving northwest, I'll spend 2 to move southwest and south, which is enough to break his line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can move back.
Okay.
Alright.
Now, do I use my Gambly potion? The Worm Blood potion?
Do what? To try and get another in power?
Sure.
You can if you want to. I mean, a 6 will do nothing for you because you're max health, but you're unlikely to take wounds, so that's fine, yeah. Go for it.
I could lose a combat token.
Yeah, but you could just use a battle flow or something that's not very important to you.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Worm Blood potion. It's a 1! God damn it!
that potion has, with the exception of the time it literally saved your life, that potion has literally done nothing for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Hey, Bon. Oh, you should get.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, you should
Okay.
take the potion. I should have something
Are
else.
you gonna do your big attack now?
Yes. Right after I'm done filming my cat. What are you doing, Bonbon? You're gonna be gentle with the stuff. Where are you going? Okay. Right. So, Flaming Whip. So first I need to start actually off with Precipitate anyway, so that I can put out another fire. So we use Precipitate. We'll put it next to the other fire, just right next to the Warden. It doesn't actually really matter because they're both going to be consumed in a minute anyway. Oh, I can do one more actually.
Yeah.
Alright, so where shall I put the other one?
I don't think it matters at the moment.
Maybe between me and the yellow guy?
You can. He's not going to move there. He's just going to stay where he is and break the tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can. It's up to you.
Sure, I might as well, just because I don't think it's... Otherwise, sure. Well, I don't have anywhere better to put it. At least this is close to me, I guess. Okay, cool. So that's 2 more of those, and then it's 4 Animus to use Flaming Whip. Just going to go into position 3 and push the Wormblood potion into position 2. Nope, that's not how the game works. Isn't it? No, it is how the game works, yes.
It is, yeah, equipment is pushed by cards. Cards are not pushed by equipment. But nothing's pushed by equipment, basically. Equipment actually has a no battle symbol in the top right corner.
Yep, that's true. Okay, so this is a range 3 attack with Empower 5 on it. So I start with 3 yellows. I'm going to... For 4, I'm going to move 2 of them up to blacks. And then this yellow can become a red. So now I'm on 2 blacks
you use
and a
one.
red.
You use 1 empower token, is that right?
No, I've used... That's just the default.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So now I can... now that's what I'm... That's sort of my starting base, is 2 blacks and a red.
Okay.
And I'm hitting yellow on his weak spot, so we want to get to 16.
So we're thinking, chucking another black, maybe take another white and maybe make it black.
So there's 7, 8, 9 there. So really we need about 7 more. So if we add another black, call that 3, then we need another black, really.
Yeah, I mean, look, the problem is this could just work out at average, like we said, and it'll just get 16, 17 or so. Or you could end up just like...
Yeah, just like getting massive
like,
numbers. And they're all wasted.
Yeah. Yeah, like, well, that's the thing about crits, right?
Yeah.
You could save an empower token and still do it, but you could also not take it and then regret it, so...
So I think with 4 dice, we're kind of okay, because I've got 2 rerolls. So... So maybe we just add a white and call it a day?
Yeah, so you're going to have, what, 3 blacks, a red and a white, yeah?
Yeah.
And 1 empower token used.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that makes sense.
Oof. Okay, and now the question is, do I draw some cards, or do I roll some... I think for the white and the red, I might as well pull cards. So there's the white card. Oh, sorry guys, let me get a slightly better angle here for you, so you can see. Alright, so there's the white card. Here's the red card. And then we'll roll the black dice, I guess.
Ooh, exciting.
Alright, let's do cards first and see what we need to roll here. Alright, we've got... red one is a 3, so that's okay.
That's
White
above
one,
average.
is a 2 crit on white, so that's nice. And then we've got some black dice here.
Going well so far.
2 4s and a blank. So we're on 13.
So crit with the white and see what we get, I guess.
Yep, let's do that. So we'll pull one more card. It's a 1.
Definitely hitting. Okay.
Yep. So I think we reroll the black
6
blank
plus
and
8,
hope for...
14.
Yeah.
Anything but a blank. Anything but a blank, and you have it exactly. And you'll have saves and empower for a reroll. That'll be really good.
It's a 3.
Excellent. That's 17. Perfect. Well done. Well done.
Nice. Nice. Okie dokie. So that breaks the claw die on yellow. And now he's going to react.
Really. All right. Well, they all react, unfortunately, but yeah.
Yeah, well, at least this time black's going to hit red.
Yes, exactly. It worked out fine, I think. So ideally, we're going to randomly select red, so red won't have bloodlust.
Yeah, that'd be great. Well, here we go. It's toss. So pick a random horror. Right, so we need to use our same D6 system here, I think. Would you like to roll for it this time?
Sure. I'll try and get a 4 for you.
Here we go. Here's Chris's dice tray up.
4. Oh, 6 again.
So that's yellow starting.
Yeah. So he just
that's not
destroys
so
the tree.
bad. So he just destroys this tree, and that's the end of his. Oh, I had to consume 2 fire. I forgot to remove those.
So the black actually goes next.
The black one goes next, and he just moves.
And he's not going to hit the bloody other one. He's just going to hit the priest. God damn it.
Oh yeah, because he's going to go 3. Well, he's going to go here, and then here. He's going to run along the top like this, isn't he?
Yep.
They're so smart.
Good plan. Yes, I think we should. Let's just separate and stop trying to manipulate them. All right.
Okay. So
he's gonna whack you.
Yep. So here's black's attack. I'm just pulling 1 and 1, 2, 3. All right. We'll just we'll do this pretty quickly. So we've got a blank red. Is this the one that redraws blanks? No, that's the next one. We've got 2. Another blank. And
this has been better.
Another blank.
I wish we'd gotten this on the one that targets 2 people.
Yep.
Which is coming up next.
Which is coming up right now.
So, in case anyone was wondering, 2 divided by 6 is less than 1, so that's no damage.
No damage. Good math. Alright, so now we've got right, so now we've got the red one who's
red doesn't move, he just targets both the priest and the warden.
Oh, it's so shit. It's such a pity I couldn't knock back. This interrupt is so annoying. Because if I could oh yeah, it's so annoying. Oh, I bet this is really bad too. Okay, here we go. It's 2, a 3, another 3, so we're on 8, and a blank, so it's 8.
1 damage each. I don't think I can.
I don't think we can do anything about that.
Yeah, I can't. I certainly can't. Because I only have 1 defense.
Okay, so it's 1 damage each.
Okay. Could be worse.
Yeah, that was actually not as bad as I thought.
So it's still our turn.
I don't like how many black blanks we've seen, though.
No, screw that. So we want to finish well, which two fires you consume actually?
I left the one between the witch and the thing.
Between the witch and the thing. Okay, fine. Yeah. The warden needs to be able to go hit him. You see.
Yeah, so you could stand between the fire and the water if you wanted.
Between the fire and the water? No, the warden is... What are you talking about?
Oh, the warden, right. Yeah. Okay, the warden could go northeast and then be above the fire.
Yeah. Which he probably will.
I thought you were talking about the Harbinger. I'm just trying to think if there's a way I can sort of intelligently battle flow my cards, because I'm kind of running out of useful cards. I've got this fireball that's utterly useless. I mean, it would be so good.
I could give you a battle flow if you want. Oh no, I can't really. Well, I could actually, I guess. I have a card called the Quickening with Harbinger. I'd have to use my 2 Animus to get it, to get the 4 to use it. My 2 Animus token. But then I could move 2, give you, which will put me in next to the yellow guy, give you a battle flow, and then hit him.
Yeah?
Not terrible, is it? Just get the killing done.
Yeah, I mean, what I'd like to do really now with the Witch is battle flow the Flame Whip back into position 2, and then use my 2 tokens to put everything in position 0.
So me giving you 1 battle flow is quite useful then.
Yeah, because it means I'll get all my cards back.
Well, let's just use DPS. So let's just get that into your hand. I'm going to use my 2 Animus combat token to regenerate 2 Animus, which means I've got 4 available. And they're going to play Quickening, which goes into battle flow position 1, which also gives me back Prophetic Fulfillment quickly, which is also beneficial. And this allows me to move 2. I move 2 northeast. I then can give a friendly character in range 2 a battle flow, which I will give to the witch. So battle flow 1 card.
Yep.
I will then attack. And this attack is going to come in the form of a black from the death rattle, which is going to be a die. And I'll take 3 whites. I got 2 rerolls. I got no empower here, but I got 3 rerolls. So, the whites are bad as well, aren't they? There are cards for us, aren't they?
The white cards? I'll tell you what we've spent. So for white cards, we've spent 4 1s, a crit, and a blank.
So it's actually slightly in favor of better numbers, technically.
Slightly in favor of blanks and 2s.
Oh yeah, it's true. Oh yeah, there's more blanks than crits. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I'll roll that. And the blacks, we've gotten good things only, mostly, right?
The black cards, we've had 1 4.
That's all.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll these. See what happens.
Okay.
All right, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a crit. That's good. Should we get a card out with the crit? I know 1 basically. Anything but a blank, I can do a 2nd damage.
Yeah, I feel like that's too important to maybe waste it on deck hunting.
Yeah, you're right. Let's use the die.
Hey! The camera lagged a bit there.
damage.
I got tense.
Oh, sorry.
Right,
great,
so
he's
yellow's down to
health
just
now.
2 health. Yeah. That's good.
He's good. Trying to think. The witch can't do anything else, can she?
She's got 1 animus, but she's got a double animus token.
I'm just thinking
Problem
because
is-
obviously if I could avoid moving the warden, he can do more attacks. Obviously. Actually, that's not true because he can only do. Oh no, yeah, he can. He can attack as a basic action. Yeah.
Um,
I mean, it's fine. I will move the warden if necessary.
no, I don't think though. I'm just having a quick look over here, but I don't think the witch can do anything more useful without it being at great expense.
No problem. In that case, I will. The tokens when you spend it for a companion, do they get 2 movement or do they get the usual 4 movement?
Hang on, there's a shorthand for this somewhere.
Yeah, I was kind of aware it is.
I think I left it in the free company baggie. Let me find it. Oh, welcome back, Lonnie. Move 2 for companion token.
2.
Yep.
Okay, well in that case, I will use, since I only want to move 2, or 1 actually, I will use a token. So I'll use my battle flow token to move 2. Because
Bonnie
it's better
successfully disconnected the table camera, the hand camera.
It's impressive.
It's so annoying. God damn it, Papa.
It's better to use the actual animus for my attacks, then I get the determination rule.
Yeah.
So I'm moving just 1 space northeast, so I'm between the red and the yellow horror. Do you need to plug that back in, Mike?
I might take a moment to reset it in a minute. Which token did you just spend to do that?
Battle flow.
Battle flow. Okay, cool.
So now I will. I might as well use as 1. No reason not to. So I'm going to attack him, and if he loses any health, someone get the defense token.
All right, cool. So this is against yellow, is it?
This is against yellow. This is an attempt to finish yellow off. I get a red for my flail. I feel I might as well. This is before drawing damage for your first attack of the round. Add another red. I might as well use the barbed flail, get a second red, and try to end this guy.
Exactly what we talked about, saving the barbed flail for burning down yellow.
Exactly. So I got 2 reds. I'm looking for 8. I think I probably need to take more stuff.
Yeah, follow-up question. Will Harbinger get the defense token if yellow reacts, or will it trigger beforehand?
I think yes, because it's a condition as opposed to a then, if that makes sense.
Yep. Okay. I think so too. I think that's a fair interpretation. This is then give the target a defense token.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the next step, so to speak. It's just a conditional extra. I'll just quickly read verbatim the reaction rules. I know it says cancel the rest of the card.
Yeah. A wild bonbon appeared. She used cable attack. It was super effective.
When a reaction happens, any additional effect on your ability card or items that would affect the target are lost. However, effects that would target a friendly character still take place before the reaction card is resolved. So yes.
Great.
That's good to know. So yes, your knockback wouldn't have worked, but this will work. Cool. I think I'll take a white for free, and then I'll probably use an empower token to make.
You totally could have used the Ironbark shield earlier as well, and you should have. Don't have a retcon.
Oh, because I didn't take any damage. Yeah, you're right. There's literally no reason not to. Just take the defense token from that. Thank you. So I'll use 1 empower token to make my. I'll get 2 blacks and a yellow, maybe. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I think 2 blacks and a yellow should have a pretty good chance of getting to 10.
Yes, but 8. I only need 8.
Oh, 8. Yeah, that's.
But I don't
that's
think
more
it's.
than
But
enough.
I don't think it's overkill. I think it's
No.
erring on the side of caution, but it's not crazy. I still have 2 more empowers to use in the future. I have 1 reroll. I hope I don't have to use it. All right, here we go. Oh, I need to get these dice out of the tray. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Looking for 8. That's exactly 8. It's a bad
I
roll.
see 2. We can't see the whole thing. Where's the other? Where's
Sorry.
the? Oh, there it
it's
is.
3,
Nice.
3, and 2. It's a bad roll, but it's exactly what I needed.
Erring on the side of caution. Nice.
All right, nice one. Yellow is dead.
Right, so yellow's deceased. Which means we're going to get another reaction. And,
But it's not going to be the one that rerolls blanks because we're going to skip the rest. They escalate now to level 2.
Oh, yeah, they escalate, and we're going to have a reaction card we didn't see. Okay, well, I suggest then that you all sit tight while I restart the stream so the camera comes back on. And
In a second.
we'll get a dramatic reveal of what that next card is. So stay tuned, refresh your browsers in a minute. We won't be very long at all. See you in a moment. Alright, cool. Here we go. We're back. We're back. We've got a hand camera again. Hooray. Here it is. Woo.
Oh, Mike, can you share the your screen
yeah.
with me again so I can
Yeah,
see the horrors, the unknown horrors?
That one? No, it's this one. There we go.
Go.
Okay.
I shall make it bigger. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. Thank you.
Good. So now we've got to deal with baddie escalation. So level 1 deck, get out of here. I think we need to get you foreshadowing back.
Yeah, true that. I have a
should have come
battle
up
flow.
with
I
Oh,
should have
so
battle
these-
flowed it before I played Quickening. That was silly.
Well, we weren't to know. These horrors are unknown.
True.
And at least now they're around the We've taken out the one that was targeting Hardbringer, so now we just need to basically kill these two before the priest and the warden die.
Yes, they're slightly tankier, so hopefully that'll be a while.
Yeah. Well, I do notice we've been killing the one that's actually targeting Warden. Probably just because he was the closest. But Warden is actually less squishy than Priest and even has a free life. So maybe we should start targeting Black.
Quite possibly. I mean, if we do kill Red first, then the Warden can just start taunting, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, we can kill Black first.
All right, here we
He's
go.
also
So
our healer.
this is their attack card. Living weapon. Rope-like arms tipped with spikes windmill towards you. Pick a random horror. Move it 8 to its mark. Well, that's fine. Neither. Yeah. It's going to be a charge through 5. Is this something we know what this is?
Well, charge. I'm assuming it's a keyword. I'm assuming it just I can guess what it does from the words, but let's have a look.
This attack
Charge.
also hits any characters in adjacent hexes to its charge through path.
So charge through X. Oh, sorry. Apologies. Go on.
No, yeah. So I think, I think we basically, if depending on which one does the charge through, I think either the Harbinger or the Warden will be hit.
So charge through attack. Charge through attacks cause the attacker to move forwards in a straight line through a number of hexes equal to X. During this move, they will pass through each other characters, stopping at any board edge. If the attacker is a single hex character, which it is in this case, they will stop at any obstacles and will be pushed into the closest enemy hex. Sorry, empty hex, not any hex. If they finish their move on the same hex as another character. After the move, all characters that were in the attacker's path are attacked. Attack once and apply to all targets.
Yeah, except in this case it says this attack hits any characters in adjacent hexes to the charge through path.
The charge through path. Oh, that's awful.
Yep, so if black goes, he'll hit the Warden as well, and if red goes, he'll hit the Harbinger as well.
Well, it's your turn to roll. 1, 2, 3 for black, 4, 5, 6 for red.
No, I don't want to.
I guess we want the black, right?
Yes, I think the black would be vastly preferable. 1, 2, 3 for black. Okay, I'm channeling 1, 2, 3.
Hey! It's a 1, isn't it?
Yes, it is! It is a 1! Okay, good, that's what we wanted. I did it!
Huzzah! Well done! You did it!
Hooray!
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He actually stops at the wall.
Yep.
And yes, he's going to... Wait, attacks all targets. Is this a Bloodlust?
Nope.
Characters. What's a character?
This attack hits any characters in adjacent hexes. I have a feeling like that doesn't include enemies, but I encourage you to check.
I'm 99% certain you're right, but it's worth a check.
Well, interestingly, under Bloodlust it says this attack hits all adjacent characters, but then in brackets it says friend or foe.
Oh, where's the word character? I don't see character in the glossary. I only see character this and character like specific. There is. I know. There's somewhere in one of the rule books that like explains what a character is.
And I'm just gonna message Jamie using my carrier pigeon. So coos a lot. Dear Jamie, I would really like the unknown horror to hit its friend.
I think character is just a goodie. Wait, well, no, because you're right. Because the fact that it says that Bloodlust says characters.
Yeah, and
But this one doesn't say friend or foe. I think the implication is that Bloodlust specifies, therefore.
Therefore, normally it's not the case.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with that.
Yeah.
There's definitely somewhere. I know there's a rule somewhere that like talks about that says it says something like companions are characters or something like that. Or they are Oathsworn.
No.
Maybe.
Companions, you are
Maybe that's what I'm
characters. You are characters. I believe in you.
Because like our allies are characters as well, aren't they?
I'm surprised it's not in the glossary.
Yeah, I thought it was. But okay, let's just assume not, though, because I'm pretty sure it's not.
Damn. And I suppose if they had intended that, they could have just written Bloodlust on it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so draw once for Warden and Priest collectively.
No.
Oh, actually,
No.
we actually kind of wanted. I just realized we actually wanted to Red to do this because Red's now going to attack both of them as well.
Yeah, so we've got an extra hit on. We've got an extra hit on the Warden. So 2 hits on the Warden instead of a hit on the Harbinger, but. Yeah.
We'll see.
Alright. So we've got a 2, a 4, a 3, and a 5. 14. We knew the big hits were coming.
Well, that's 2.
Damage to both companions.
I can make it 1 with a defense.
I can't.
I will.
So Priest
So
has to go down to 3.
high. Okay, you can heal yourself, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah, I don't have anything else I can do really. Okay. And then it's time for Bloodlust.
Yep, the Red does it again. Basically.
Why couldn't they have stopped next to each other?
I know, it's so frustrating. We got very unlucky with their move.
Yeah, I think it's very hard to plan. Alright, we've
It does
got
say that, in fairness.
4, a 0, a 0, and a 3, so it's 7.
So I'll use another. I'll use another my second defense token to take no damage, and you can.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do anything.
do anything, so I'll just go down to 2. So I think we need to target
Let's
black.
kill the red one. Let's kill. Oh, black. Sorry, I said red. I meant black.
I think we need to kill the black one.
Yep, for sure.
Priest has already got an injury. He's already concussed. Poor guy.
You can't heal. If you healed already this turn.
No, I've got 1 animus left, so I can heal.
God's sake, heal yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe just do that now.
Well, the other thing is I might use a token to get out of line of sight of black. Like...
Yes.
And also away from red.
Yeah, maybe just move up north behind that tree to the north.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's black we need to kill, isn't it? Yeah, so I need to have to move with the warden again. That's fine, I will.
I mean, there would be a nice world where we could get black next to red, next to the warden, and that's it. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? But
I think I'm done trying to manipulate their movement for the time being.
yeah,
It's not going well.
It's not worked out.
Four, 5, 6, and 2 health. So are you going for a heal then?
Yeah, I might as well. Okay, so the difficulty is 4, and for each success, I get 1 health.
Yeah, so hopefully you can get 2, now that you're so low.
Yeah, but would that I need an 8 then on white dice only?
You have 3. No, sorry, 1 reroll. Sorry, yeah.
I have 1 reroll, which is the only amount I'm allowed to use anyway. So I feel like 4 dice is okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And
I like
hopefully
it
you'll
lucky.
You'll get 1 back, but you might get lucky and get 2.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, I've got a crit and a 1 and 2 misses. So I think I'll spend the reroll token to reroll that miss.
Do you want to crit? Do you want to crit first to see if it's worth it? Oh, it is worth it. No matter.
Well, yeah, I think it's worth it, because unless I get
Well,
another
yeah.
blank, I will recover health.
Yeah, for sure.
It's another crit!
Wow,
That's great.
I was about to say. Then you need to like chain dice to get multiples, but now that's chance improved. Great.
So, do I keep rolling dice, or do I pull some cards?
I think you probably have to keep rolling, right?
Okay, so it's 2 more dice then.
2 and a 1. 2 and a 1.
You can do it. Yes! Yes, he did it! That's awesome. All right.
You're healthy.
I'm back up to 4.
Nice job. That's great. That's
Okay,
very good.
Good. All right, and that was pre-second animus, so we're all out of animi. For him.
Do you want to move out of the way?
Yes. So I'll spend one of my battle flow tokens, and I'll just move I think north and then northeast.
Okay. Just bear in mind that that means you're quite far
actually,
away.
I know. I'll just go northeast. Actually, yeah. So I'm in the crook of the tree. That's plenty. Better range, although the witch is a bit far away now. And then the witch needs to spend 2 battle flow tokens as well, just to move all her cards around to 0.
Okay. I only have 1 battle flow for you.
I don't know why. I've definitely got 2.
How many rerolls does she have?
I've now got 3 tokens left: 2 animus, a reroll, and an empower.
Oh, I've got a second reroll instead of a battle flow for you. That's why. They look similar. I always do that.
Okie dokie. So.
I think the warden probably just moves over to the black and starts hitting him.
Yep. You've got 1 animus left, right? So you could go.
And I got an animus too.
Yep.
Can just use the animus northeast, and then I'll use the animus to make a big attack, basically.
I think I forgot to update the Harbinger's animus at some stage. How much do you have left?
None now. He's out.
None, yeah. Okay, cool.
I think you gave me the 2 back, but then you didn't spend the 4. I think is what you did.
Yep, that's exactly what I did.
So I'm just gonna do an attack with his flail. So it's a red die. I got 2 empowers. I think I'm just gonna take 2 white and then turn them into 2 blacks.
Did he go northeast?
That's right. Yep. Should I also take a white? I have a reroll.
Do you definitely want to do that? Because that just means when red moves, he's going to hit us both again.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Do you want to go southeast instead?
Yeah, southeast makes more sense. Well, actually, I've got 2 movement. I'm going to go northeast twice. The reason I'm
and then red might hit black.
Wait, they might hit each other, but in addition to that, I should start next to black next. I don't want to have to keep chasing him. I want to hopefully keep him next to me.
Yeah, because he'll go up to the tree. Yep, okay, I like it. Nice one.
Perfect, good spot there. So I got a red by default. I'm taking 3 whites and using my 2 empowerment tokens to make 2 of them black. So I've got a red, a white, and 2 black. Do you think that's okay?
A red, a white, and 2 blacks?
Yep.
I mean, I think that sounds good to me.
Here we go.
So wait, you spent how much of the how many empowers?
2 empower tokens.
Both of them. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Big numbers, big numbers, big numbers.
Good dice rolling! Meh. No crits.
Okay, so you're on 10. No, crits are fun.
I don't think I should reroll.
Yeah, I guess you need a 2.
Save 3 for a hit. Yeah, it's not worth it. Gonna make the executive decision. I'm gonna take the 2 damage on his claw, on Black's claws, and that's that.
Nice.
And I'm out of stuff to do.
Yep, I think that's we're all. I mean, there's still some minor actions from the companions, but I think we should just save them. So.
Yeah, I mean the priest can gain animus with the mead bear. Just remember that in future. That's very good to know.
Oh yeah, he can gain an animus back, can't he?
Yeah.
That's only really useful when he's doing attacks, though, because he can't use the special abilities more than once.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, cool.
Cool. Alright, so it's time for next unseen card. There's no way for you to battle flow anything over on... No. Oh, you've still got a battle flow token on Avi Harbinger. We need to get that foreshadowing back. Here we go.
Yeah. But there's no point in doing it yet. There's no point in doing. I'll battle flow it into 1 when I'm about to play a 1 card, or vice versa.
It's another living weapon, so it's the exact same thing again. Do you want to roll this time for them?
Yeah, sure. So 1, 2, 3 is black.
4, 5, 6 is red.
Red. So 5. I don't know if you saw it or not. Red.
Okay, cool. I don't know if I wasn't looking. I was like, ah. Okay, so he moves 8 to his target and then charges through. So he's actually gonna.
I see. They moved first. That didn't happen last time because they were already next to them.
Yep. So he's basically just going north and then southeast, and then he just moves all the way up to the board edge, right?
Yep. So he's off in the corner there, and just the warden takes this hit, which is good.
That is good.
What's not so good is he's down to 4 health and is out defense tokens, but
the warden's on 4 and has no health. Defense tokens.
Yeah, no defense token.
Right. I did not update that. Oh, God. This is very scary. It's time for another flame whip. Okay, so here's the attack. It is blank 3 blank 3. So it's actually 6, so it doesn't hit.
Yep, 6 is less than 7, so no damage. And 7 wins.
Very good. Okay, now it's Black, who's gonna basically just move northwest and destroy that tree, right?
I think so. It says... Oh, yeah, he doesn't do the charge through, does he, this one?
No, he's just doing Bloodlust and move him, then Bloodlust.
Oh, yeah, yes, in that case, yes. So he just... I wasn't sure how this would resolve if he was doing the charge through. But luckily we don't need to figure that out. So he just moves northwest and smashes the tree up.
But it's specifically their unerring special rule, and it does say, beware, ignore this at your peril. If they cannot draw a line of sight to the target, they'll move 8 to the obstacle blocking line of sight. So we're like specifically sort of being instructed to
you're right. So it would
hide behind
everything.
Shit. So he just moves up here.
That's why there's so much stuff here.
Yeah, exactly.
But my question would be after he. So let's say he was doing the charge through right now. He moves here and he destroys the tree in lieu of moving adjacent to the priest. But then, would he still charge through 5?
No, because at the end of unerring it says end that horror's activation.
Oh, well done. Yeah, good. Yep. Cool. Great. So that's that. That was a pretty uneventful turn. Uneventful turn for the horrors. Well done, us.
Yay!
Let's get our animus back. You had 1 left over with the witch, right?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Yep. Get all my cards back.
Okay. Does the priest want to do a blessing? Or does he want to move down and then do a blessing?
Yeah, I think he wants to move into a blessing.
Yeah, if he moves south 1, we all get it.
Yeah, I'm also trying to work out if there's such a way for me to, like, line up a wall of fire with the witch so that, so that the black horror will have to, like, run all the way along it to hit the priest. But I think the priest would have to run really far. But I could probably line it up so he takes 4 damage.
Can't you just use the big whip thing again?
Yes, I could just use the big whip thing again, but in many ways it's actually easier to just set up the line of fire so he breaks himself on it.
Yeah, and that's the card that the card somehow doesn't cause him to go the path you expect him to. It probably will, though.
Well, they tend to beeline towards their targets, their marks, right, if they can see them. The question I've got is, what happens if they break during their own activation, and they have to do a reaction during their own activation? Do they resolve a second card and go back to the first?
They'll finish the first card and then the second one, because if you break 2 locations at once, you just resolve one, then another. So.
Oh, I don't like that. That's scary. But yeah, I mean, I could set it up so that the next time Black moves, he just runs across a ring of fire.
Yeah, do it then.
But maybe what we should do.
What?
But or I could just do the flame whip and try and break him that way.
Well, I should definitely wail on him. So shall I just start doing that and we'll see where he's at?
Well, let's do. Yeah, let's do the priest movement first. I'll spend a battle flow token to move 1 south, and then do a blessing.
Okay.
And then we can sort of.
I'll take.
Go
I'm
ahead
going to take
here.
a power with the Harbinger.
What happens if he dies?
Hang on a second. What did you take? What tokens are you taking?
I haven't. Sorry, I haven't actually taken any yet. I haven't taken any yet. Let me just run through this school of thought. What happens if? What happens if you break the 4, and then he activates, but on the 6, let's say he's only got like some health remaining, and then dies while activating the first card? Does he die before he even finishes the first card? And then doesn't get a second card?
Yeah, of course. He won't. No,
so,
the second card will happen, but the second card will happen because the reaction is for the group. It's 1 boss with 6 dice.
Oh, yeah, okay. So basically Red would just do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you need to pick your cards, your tokens.
Yep, what did you take?
Defense on the Warden and Empower on the Harbinger.
Makes sense to me. Alright, I think I'll take Defense on the Priest, and it's either Empower or Reroll on the Witch, I'm not sure.
You have 1 of each, so that's okay.
I think it's got to be Reroll, because if it's... You know, if I make a big... Because her attacks are so expensive, and if I miss, it's so sad.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, what then? Should we start hitting him? I mean, is the priest going to be able to get a hit in? Or where's the priest going to move to in this wall of fire plan?
So he'd beeline northwest to the edge of the map, and then the witch would run forward north twice and create the wall of fire along that straight line between him and the enemy.
Okay, yeah, sure, do that then. So can you hit him before you go then? You can, yeah.
Yeah, I could spend my 2 animus to do a shitty attack.
I don't see a reason not to, do you?
Nope. What I might do, though, is attack the... Do I attack the 6?
Yeah, attack the 6. We have a sure way. We know that the 4 is going to be destroyed before he gets to use his claws.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll attack the 6. Alright, so I get 1 red die by default. And that's it. I got no rerolls and 1 empower token.
Which you might as well use.
Yeah, I need to get 8, right?
You've 1 reroll, don't you? Oh, no, you used it on the, I never got rid of it before you used it on the heal. Yep.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
So yeah, grab what you want.
So,
I like 4 dice as a basic.
Yeah, so I think what I'll do then is I'll use an empower and take 3 yellows. So 3 yellows and a red.
Yeah, okay, I like it.
How's our yellow cards looking? Nope, don't like it. How's our red cards looking? I'm not a big fan of it either, so it's all dice. Having a dice day, baby!
Come on, mate. Critical and use your hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Nope, I miffed. I super whiffed. I got 2 1s and 2 blanks.
Are those whites you rolled? Or yellows?
No, they're yellows, it's just the light.
Okay. So what did you actually get? 2 blank?
Yeah.
And 2...
Yeah, 2...
It's hardly worth even using the reroll. Oh, you haven't got a reroll.
I haven't got a reroll.
Yeah, you're done. Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
He Priest completely whiffs. He's like, I'm support, remember? He's also got a concussion.
You might as well run away and set the wall of fire now, so that whenever the reaction happens, if we unexpectedly happen sooner rather than later, it's ready.
Yeah, exactly. So the priest has beeline northwest, so he's now at the edge of the board. And then the witch spends 2 animus to walk north twice. And then I will read what it says. Okay, so... No, that's fireball. Where's firewall? Oh, I've got my wormblood potion back. I could get another empower. Or nothing.
Who knows?
Oh, do I use it? I really don't want to lose a combat token. I mean, what are the odds I get 1 twice?
It does seem unlikely, but you are very bad at dice.
Hey, I did a really good heal, so that last whiff was just averaging the world out.
That's true, actually. Very true. He was great.
So, I'm going to spread... do you want... What are you going to do with the Harbinger? Does he want that space north of him open?
Ideally, because I want to attack, but if it's again, I could use the teleport to get around that. And all I can do with him is just wail on the black guy, and not even that well, because I'm not... The Harbinger's like not a support. He's like sort of he's more support than he is attack, isn't he?
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll put 1 fire to the north of the existing fire, and 1 to the northwest of the starting fire.
Which actually fine. So I was just thinking of our composition. We got a support, the priest support, the Harbinger support. The Warden's a tank, and the Witch is the only DPS really. Because the Warden and the Harbinger do a little bit of DPS, but I think the Witch does more damage than the 2 of them combined usually.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely our deeps, and if something happens to her, we're in trouble.
I'm just thinking we arguably don't have enough deeps.
DPS?
Maybe we should try it. Yeah, I wonder. I might see if I can make the
thing about the priest is he's very sort of like baseline support in that he's a little bit tanky, and then he gives benefits to the others, powering them up, right? Or he's a little bit tanky, he's a little bit of heal.
A double tank going.
Yeah, we've got a bit of double tank going on.
Yeah,
but the thing about the Harbinger is like the Harbinger's got some.
Weird.
He's weird, but he's also like, I would argue, where the priest feels like sort of tank support, the Harbinger feels like deep support because you've got like a few nice attacks.
He's also he's almost that buff and debuff character. He's not healing. He's like buffing and debuffing because he like negates attacks by getting rid of cards. He lets us see their attacks in advance. He can do conditional healing. But yeah, it's he's a very odd one. I think he's a 4 or 5 star difficulty, and I can definitely see why. He's hard to get the most out of for sure. But I like him.
So I'm spending 2 fire, which are the 2 southernmost fires. So there's 1 left between me and the enemy. And then I spend 3 animus, so I'm down to 2 remaining. And firewall goes into position 2. I cannot put a fire under the enemy. Fine, that's a shame. I was hoping to get a free hit on him.
No,
that just means I get to place 1 less fire.
You get to place 4, is it?
I get to place 5, but I can't place the 5th without... Well, I just can't place the 5th.
That's fine. That's a very clever move. I like it a lot. Let's see how this works out. So I guess I'll just start hitting him then?
Yeah? I don't see any reason why not to. I can probably also do a little attacky. Let me have a quick look here. Yeah, I can do a range 3, just baby... No, I don't have enough animus. I could use my token and do it.
It's probably not worth it. Well, let's see how much damage he has, because let's see how we... If it was... Let's see how much damage I can do, and then maybe you can use it to finish him off, maybe? If it seems worth it. So I'll spend an animus with the Warden to do an attack. Actually, I might as well use as 1 again. Actually, last time I used as 1, did I do any damage? Because if so, someone should have gone to defend. So good. Remember. Do you remember?
No, I don't remember. I feel like the answer is yes.
We'll just if we can't remember, we'll have to not have it, unfortunately. I'm going to use the fire water because I haven't moved this turn, so I get an empowerment on this attack.
Oh, nice.
And what I think I might do is I think I'll do something similar to what you did actually. And I'll take 3 whites and make them 3 yellows, so I got a red and 3 yellows.
Okay,
What's the deck situation? What's the deck situation for these cards? For these colors?
Oh, I just checked. I didn't like it.
Okay, then roly-poly we go. Here we go. Okay. You can't see the blank, unfortunately, but at least it's a hit. And it's... Let's get another yellow and see what we get.
Ooh. That's 10 at the moment.
Do we want to re-roll this for 2? Or do we keep the re-roll for... I think we keep the re-roll because I have another attack I can do. Yeah?
Well, if you think about your next attack... Well... Yeah, it's 50... If you re-roll, it's 50-50 another damage.
Yeah, whereas we could get into a position where I only need anything but a blank to get a hit and do a damage. I think I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna do the 3 damage. The 2 damage.
All right, and that's on the 6, isn't it?
That's on the 6, yeah, because we know we can. So now I can. Yeah, I'll keep targeting the same place actually, because we know that the claw is gonna break before he does anything, unless something weird happens. Shall I just keep going with the Warden?
Yep. Yeah, I think it's a good move.
So someone gets it. Someone within range 2 of me gets a defense token.
I
So
think it should be you.
I get
Like,
yeah, the warden gets it. I guess ideally the priest, but the priest isn't nearby. Okay. So I'm gonna just do another attack then. Unfortunately, this will be a red and 3 white. What were you gonna say?
a red and 3 white. Yep. Okay. I was gonna say if we can break the 4 on his, either of the 2 4s on him.
Yeah.
Then when he reacts, he'll kill himself, and then we've got 2 reaction cards with 1 enemy left.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm gonna attack the non-claw. Just I don't know why.
Well, at this point, you might as well attack the claw, because they're both the same. Did we lose Chris? Oh no! We lost Chris. Skype down! Skype down! Alright, hold tight. I'll fix it. Fix it. Oh, I dropped out. I'm back! I dropped out of Skype somehow. Like, where did you go? Nope. You look good.
I can't see your screen anymore, but
The only thing is I have to go and fix your dice camera, but other than that, we're good.
I moved it. Sorry, I picked my phone up because I thought we were gonna have to reset stuff.
No worries. We'll be 2 seconds, guys. Just you'll lose audio for a second.
I can.
It's fine. I think that's fine. I think I fixed it. I think we're all good.
Okay. Well, here we go with the red die and 3 white dice.
I was just partway through saying you should probably hit his claws because I don't see why not.
Okay, I'll hit his claws.
Cool. Ooh, I like what I see.
That is not terrible. It's 1 damage anyway. Let's crit and see what happens. That's another. Well, we're the same. We're back at the same place. It's not worth spending the reroll on this. Let's just do the 1 damage.
It's actually slightly less good odds this time.
Yes,
so.
it is. It is.
Okie dokie. So that's down to 3 now.
I can. No, I can't. I can't stack him again with this character. So it's down to the Witch and the Harbinger.
Yep.
So, for the purposes of also getting foreshadowing in place, hopefully for the last guy for stage 3, I'm going to do Quill Throw, which is possibly not the best return investment of attack, but the fact that the Battle Flows Foreshadowing I think is worth it. So it's 4 Animus, but it Battle Flows Foreshadowing into position 1. I'm actually going to use it for the bottom half, because the top half is a range 3 unarmed attack that can target up to 3 targets. But obviously, I just want to target 1 person. It's unarmed when it's used as for a single target, but it does get a red die. So here we go. So we got a red, and I'm going to take 3 whites, and I'm going to use Empower to go a black from the red and 2 yellows. So I got a black, 2 yellows, and a white. Okay.
Nice. Yep, sounds good to me.
All right. And I got 2 rerolls. So hopefully we'll get a good hit. Hopefully we'll get a nice crit on this black. Here we go. Ugh, I keep rolling middle of the row here. So we're back into a 50-50 once again. 1 damage, maybe 2.
I think it might be worth re-rolling the yellow.
I'll listen to you on this occasion. Never listen to my con dice though.
No!
I think it's cocked though. It's cocked.
It failed the cock test.
1.
No! Actually, no, that's good. Yeah, that's 2 damage now.
Is it?
Yeah, that's 8.
Oh, I've moved the black. What was the black before?
There's 3.
You sure?
Yep.
Oh, great. Cool. 2 damage then. So he's down to 1.
Yep, so he's down to 1 left.
And I can probably finish that then. And if not, you probably can.
Yep, definitely.
Do you want to do it then? I have no preference to how. Although you have two animus left. Is that right?
I have 2 left, but I've got the 2 animus token still.
I think maybe you do it then, because I have to move up to him. Are you okay doing it?
Well, my question is this, right? We're gonna break him, and then he's gonna resolve 2 cards. He's gonna die before he.
Yes, so basically red will resolve 2 cards. That's effectively what's going to happen. Assuming he does run through the fire.
Assuming he runs through the fire, yeah, and we don't draw some card where it's like, they stand still and regenerate health. Which would be, I'd kill myself. Like, I'd be so angry.
Don't say that.
So, they've done nothing like that so far. There's no reason to believe. Where's something wooden? So... Does the tree token count as wood?
So I'm actually going to spend a Battleflow token with the Harbinger before we do anything else to get Foreshadowing and Quickening into position 0.
Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense.
You also have 2 of my cards in position 0 that I should have in my hand.
Oh, sorry.
They came into my hand at the start of last round, which I think you can do. Cool, so when we'll be able to look to stack the stage 3 cards, thankfully. At least now.
That's good. So, I mean, I don't know if you wanna try to break this guy with your death rattle. You could get an animus back. Is that helpful?
I mean, yes and no. It just means I get the animus back that I'll have to spend to stand next to him. Actually, no, because I only have 3, and it costs me 3 to do an attack. Oh no, I can do an attack with 2 with 1 soul.
Because the one
it's not
thing
worth it really. It's kind of irrelevant.
The one thing I was going to say is everything I can do for 4 animus is quite good. I mean, it's okay. It's not great, but I've got some. Actually, no. I really don't want to spend Flame Whip for its baby side.
Do you need me to do it or not?
I don't think it matters which one of us does it in terms of actually getting the damage. I think what matters is who can do more after red's activated twice. Like, who can do something useful then.
Well, probably you then, so I'm happy to do it if you want me to. My useful thing next turn is going to be using Prophetic Fulfillment, you know? Or sorry, no, not that. Sorry, Foreshadowing, rather. Foreshadowing is going to be my super useful thing next round. So I can do it if you want me to.
But you could use Foreshadowing... Oh, you haven't got it back yet. Next round. Yeah, I mean, I can do a range 2 attack and just hit black as well.
How much animus does it cost?
2.
Then yeah, you do it, because I have to do 3 and I might miss.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll do it, and then we've got you as a backup plan.
Yep.
Alright, so here is Kinetic Reflection. It's a range 2 attack that costs 2 animus, and that's it. So I've got 3 yellows. I don't really feel the need to
take a white if you want to, but it increases your chance of missing, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't really feel the need for that. I think a 4,
two
a 3...
two rerolls and a power up, right?
Yep. But I think 3 yellows should produce 4.
It should, yeah. Especially with a reroll. Yeah, go for it. Go. But use the reroll if you have.
Yeah. Oh, it's exactly 4.
Hey!
1-3 blank.
You've broken him. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I just realized something. you remember how we said the red guy would do two things? He's actually going to do two things, and then it's immediately going to be their turn where he'll do a third thing. But anyway, let's go. Let's continue.
No, the warden still has one animus, doesn't he?
He does not. You are mistaken.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So it's now just going to be red 3 times in a row. Great.
Yep.
All right. Well,
first of all, let's just pray. Let's just pray this card sends black through the
fire.
straight. You know. Yeah. No,
Well, if it doesn't, then okay. So
we cry.
Pick a random horror. I mean, yeah, he's going.
What's the name of the card?
Fire. Coil.
Card?
Oh, I'll show it. I'll share it. Coil. As you fend off one reaching limb, another coils around you to hold you fast. Pick a random horror. Move it 8 towards its marked target. It will attack the target. If the target loses any health, move the horror 3 northeast, placing the target in front of the horror, and the target gains immobilize. All other
right, coils you up, yeah.
Yeah, all other horrors move 8 to their marked targets and do bloodlust attack.
Well, hopefully we'll pick the black one, because then he won't immobilize the priest. It's your turn to pick randomly, I believe. 1, 2, 3 for the black. 4, 5, 6 for the red.
2!
Nice.
That's what we wanted.
So he just goes, burning, burning, burning.
He basically just runs through this wall of fire like, I'm so angry at you, specifically you, that I'm willing to kill myself to get to you. And then he dies in a crumpled heap of fire before he gets there. So, now what we have to do is continue to resolve this card, and then resolve... well, actually, that breaks this die, so the reaction here is a level 3 card, is that right?
Yeah, so finish this card for the red one.
Yeah, and then is it another level 2 or a level 3? It's a level 3, right?
It'll be a level 3 next. I'll just double check that it doesn't say.
I'm really glad, actually, fighting these, like, single base monsters, you don't have to worry about facing, and that's really nice. I'm quite enjoying the more simple, no-facing situation.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as I can tell from the rules, this is exactly how it works. So we finish off this card. Which I've lost. Where have I put the card? God. So many cards on the table. Coil, here it is, found it.
Thank God for game hoppers. Enormous 6 foot by 4 foot table.
All other. I also have a. No, I have a 6. No, mine's not 6 by 4. Mine's 5 by 3. But also, if I use the bays, then obviously I lose like 1.5 inches on all sides. Or 2 inches, probably, actually.
Yeah, this is a 6 by 4 basin, so the table's actually even bigger than that.
Yeah. Alright, all the horrors move 8 towards
big.
the target.
I can't reach the other side.
Okay,
so... Yep, so we're continuing to resolve Coil, so Red's just going to charge up to the Warden, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then he does Bloodlust, which is just a straight-up attack.
Yeah.
It might have been worthwhile trying to break his claws, but... Yeah, before
it's
he
fine.
did like
We're doing
3
well.
attacks.
We're doing well. We're down to 1 horror. We're doing well.
So, here we go.
Hello,
here
Skimble.
is
Yay.
Red's attack onto the Warden. We've got a blank.
Cool trap.
A blank. A 2.
Oh my goodness, really?
And another blank.
Well, that black had to be a 5 there, else I wasn't going to get hurt. So, nice.
Alright, so he completely misses, which is good, but it means that there might be some pain coming for the Warden in his near future.
Well, at least he's got 2 defense tokens.
It's true.
So immediately we get another reaction.
Yep, so that's this card resolved. So now that's the level 2 cards out of the game. And we're on to the level 3 deck.
Yep.
And the level 3 card is... Apex Predator. The brutal efficiency... The brutal efficiency grafted into the creature would be awe-inspiring if not for the fact it's aimed at you. Pick a random horror. I pick red. Move it 8 towards its marked target. It attacks chain range 2. So that's going to be hitting no one else.
Yeah.
But it could have been really bad. This attack ignores the damage loss for each additional target in the chain. And then all other horrors do a thing. So chain range 2 means that it chains from one target to other targets within range 2. And we're just extremely lucky.
The first target has to be in range of the attack and in line of sight, and then the subsequent targets must be in line of sight of the previous target, and the distance between the target and the previous target must be equal to or less than the target of the chain. Yeah.
Yep, so we're just very lucky that both the Witch and the Harbinger are at range 3 and not range 2, or this would be real bad.
So
I think it's time for some long-range Heidi.
So
and welcome back, Morganite. Thanks for joining us. You just missed one of the unknown horrors killing themselves by running along a wall of fire.
So 1 to 6 is the red, lower than a 1 is the yellow, and higher than a 1 is the black. 6. Oh, it's a 4. What do you know? It's the red one.
It's the red horror.
Yep.
Okay,
so he's just going to attack. He's just going to hit the warden then, right?
Yeah, this is just another attack on the warden, right?
Increases the damage loss for each. Oh my god! Thank God, there's no more targets.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so he's just going to hit me for whatever he draws. Simple as that.
And before I reveal this, I'm just going to reload the YouTube page because YouTube just crashed. Here we go. Alright, good. Alright, so we've got a 2, a 3, a 3, and a 3 for a total of 11.
So that's 1 damage, and I cannot make it less than 1 damage because the highest defense I can get is 9. So I take a damage down to 3 health. Hopefully I can be healed soon.
Yep, that can be a thing we can sort out.
So it's our turn again. But
no, it's not. Those were both reactions. Oh yes, it is our turn. Sorry, yes. But we don't have anything left to do.
This is what I was about to say. The Harbinger is the only person who can do anything. I don't think I to really.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's that. Let's go again. Their turn, fortunately.
I'm just thinking if I want to do anything at all with the witch. Do I want to try to do I want to try to get some of these cards back or something? But I don't think I can really.
Unless you're going to use them straight away, there's no need to worry about it now anyway. Might as
well, this is my chance to pick them up though.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So I could use either of these level 1 cards. Ugh, I wish Fireworm is such garbage. I should have taken it out of the deck. I never used it in the last fight. I haven't used it in this fight either. It's a level 1 card that I've got that I've never used.
Hello, Fitzy. Oh, big yawn.
So I don't really need Elemental Suffusion right now, because it only triggers if there's no elements on the board and there's one of each, and it doesn't look like they're going anywhere yet. So, I could use that. No, I could use that for... Yeah, I could use that for a range 2 attack that I can boost to range 4. And then it would put Firewall into position 0.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I think that's actually worth doing. It's not a big attack or anything, but I get Firewall back, and...
You can use the 2 Animus token, then I take it, right?
Yeah, so I use the 2 Animus token to trigger Elemental Suffusion. I'll use the Evergreen Staff. Does the item go straight into Battle Flow when I use it?
Yeah.
So actually, Elemental Suffusion.
Is the card you're using also a position 1?
Yes. So will the item go first, or
the staff gets immediately battle flowed by the card?
Great. That's perfect. So I'll put the staff in first. There, and now got a range 4 attack. So I'll just hit him. No, don't hit me. I'm the tallest. So I got 3 yellow dice. Which I think is probably like 1 damage. I do have empowers and rerolls, but I'm going to save them.
Empower?
I have an empower and 2 rerolls.
Yeah. Do you plan to use your big attack next round?
Exactly. So I don't think I'm going to use any of these.
Fine. Yeah. Then just go for it. Grab yourself a white if you wish, or 2 whites if you wish, or 3 whites if you wish.
I think I'll do 1 white. I'll do a white and 3 yellows, and let's see what happens. Mostly because I want to get. Yeah, if I could just crit with everything,
you can kill it. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I'd like to declaw it, but I need 16 on these dice. Like, can I just take 16 white dice?
I think you're limited to 10. I believe that's the case.
Are you limited to the total available dice in the game, or 10 dice in total?
No. I think you can never roll more than 10 dice at a time. I think it says that somewhere. I mean, you would never ever want to, because that's insane. You'll miss.
Chris, I'm feeling lucky.
I don't think you're allowed. I'm pretty sure 10. You're capped at 10. I think it says.
So should I add another 6 white dice? What do you think?
No.
All right, here we go.
Get your roll on. Get your spray on.
All right. Well, it's exactly 4, so I've done 1 damage.
That's good. It's all helpful. All right, and then it's his turn, yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. I think there was something else. Yeah, and then I just need to admin my board here, so I'll battle flow these 2. That comes in here, and now it's his turn. Yeah.
So what did he get? And then his last 3 cards that we can stack how we wish.
Right. He's got leap. Is this just the same flavor text? With coiled muscles. Yep. He leaps into the air and lands on you, limbs flailing. I mean, he stood right next to you, so he pretty much just jumps up and down.
It doesn't even seem any worse. It's just the same as the level 1 version, isn't it?
It is exactly the same as the level 1 version.
Well, that's helpful because that's not terrible. So I've defense 6 against this because it knocked my defense, my inherent companion's defense of 2 down to my 1. So
true.
Good.
All right, so here we go. We've got a 2, a 4, a 4, and a 3. So it's a total of 13.
That's bad. That's 2 damage.
But spend a defense token and it's 1.
Yes, I could also use the Harbinger to put that damage onto the Witch.
Right. So how much is it? 13?
Yeah, because you don't take the 13 onto the Witch. You just take the damage amount.
Oh, so I would take 2.
You take 2. Yeah, so my defense works, and then you take the number.
Yeah, I mean you could do that. That's fine.
I'm tempted to send two through, so I can keep both my defense tokens for more clutch numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean I'm not going to take any injuries from 4 health. Am I?
I don't think so. I really think that this is the time to do it.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, let 2 go through. So that's 1 soul. Doesn't cost anything. It also battle flows Fran's Fortuitous Flask and Deadeye Shot into position 2. So you take 2 damage instead of me. Nice.
Yep.
Because you're in range. Yep, everyone's in range 3, which is what he needs. It's exactly. It's literally lined up perfectly.
Almost like we set it up. I mean, we did. We're tactical geniuses.
Okay. All right, back to us. Let's get our animus back and let's start hitting this guy very, very hard.
Okay, so 6 for me, 2 for priest, 2 for warden, and then how many? I think I've lost track of the harbingers again.
He's full now.
He's got all 9.
He's now got all 9. He had 3 left in the last round.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't lose track. Right, and then you need to pick those up. And I need to pick these up. We get back the wand and the firewall.
I think I'll use foreshadowing first, unless you object to that.
No, that's fine. I also think there's probably a cool thing where we just do another firewall.
Yeah, quite possibly.
I can't afford firewall and big attack, though. That's a shame.
Let's
I need two
see
more
what
animus.
the cards are. Let's see what the cards are and see what happens. Let's get our information first.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I battle flow everything in position 2. I spend 2 animus, and we can look at these 3 cards. So 2 of them are identical. It's worth noting.
Yep. Okay, so we've actually just got 2 here. We've got 2 copies of Impale. Is what we've got. And we've got,
Oh, well, I know which one I want on top.
There's one thing worse than being impaled. Being impaled twice! Pick a random horror. So pick the red horror. It moves 8 towards its marked target. It attacks the target. If the target loses any health, the horror attacks a second time in the same way as the first. So repeat only once. All other horrors move 8 in Bloodlust. Okay? Or toss. The creatures are huge, twisted, and pack a punch. So, red finds its target, knock back 3, target is knocked back in a random direction, other than towards the horror. So that's the same as the round 1. So really it's the impales that we don't like, right?
Yeah, put toss on top.
Yeah. So we've got 2 copies of impale here and toss going on top.
So do I just run into a position where he will run through as much fire as possible towards me?
So I think for that to like work in the cool way it worked before, we kind of need to do a little bit of damage to him first, right?
Oh, of course we need to do damage to him first, but no, it's just a good way of getting damage. It's just a good way to hurt him. So I'm just it's something we want to do. I would say it is, right?
Yes, definitely.
So do I want to move so I'm like southwest of the witch, so I'm next to that tree? Is that where I want to get to?
You can do that, and then I can line up 4 tokens.
Or if I get behind that tree, could you actually how so you've got a fire next to you. Would you be able, if I vacated that space, would you be able to put a fire northeast of the fire that's already there, and northeast again in the space where I'm standing currently, and southwest again? Could you?
Yes, I
do
can do
that
all of
fine.
Yeah. Wait, do I even have firewall?
Well, then maybe I just use my
I do.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could literally use my 2 tokens and just run away with the ward behind that tree.
Well, you have 1 animus token left, right?
No, I don't. I'm out.
Oh, okay. I've not done my admin once more.
But I could.
Yeah, so would he then
fine,
just
guarantee
run
he can.
towards the tree?
And he won't. Yep, break the tree, and then we just hit it. Then we can finish him off next round. Probably. We probably have this without him even hitting us again. Oh, apart from the fact that he'll get a die off, but he'll get a reaction. But yeah. In which case, we actually probably should have put an impale on top because he'd wasted on the tree. But it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
I say we just do this.
Yep, okay.
I'm just gonna use both my animus and move 1. So I'm moving southwest, south, southwest, southwest, and then second animus is south, southwest, southwest, northwest, between the 2 trees.
Right. And that's both of the animus from the warden. Now, hold your horses, Chris. Hold your horses. Yep. Before you do any of that, shall I move the priest up and bless us?
Yeah, give us a blessing.
So I'll move the priest.
Maybe heal me too.
4. So that he is... Oh, how do I get him so that he's actually... So he's got to move 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's directly north of the fire. And then he can bless everyone. And that's all he can do, I'm afraid. He can't heal because he has no actions left.
I'm taking.
Oh, I've got mead.
Harbinger.
I could drink the mead actually and heal you.
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay, so
I'm
I'll drink the
taking
mead.
power on both my characters.
Sorry, everyone. So I'm down here. You're taking power on both characters.
Yeah, 'cause I think next round I want to be able to hit with the warden if necessary.
Yep, I'll take power on the witch as well.
What does the priest get?
He'll take a reroll if he's doing a heal.
Yeah, good man, good plan. Yeah.
Alright, and then he drinks the mead and he can do a heal. So I'm just throwing... I need to beat 5. So I think I'll throw 4 yellows and pray.
Yeah. 4 yellows, no 4 whites.
No, 4 whites, yeah. You think I should go for 5?
Nah, 4's fine. 1 health will do.
Alright, so we need 5 to be successful. Oh, so dice. Alright, well I've got 2 blanks and 2 crits. So I guess I'll spend
So
the
I think
reroll to
reroll,
reroll
right?
one of the blanks.
Nice
Because
job.
none of this matters if this comes up
Good.
blank again.
Good choosing the reroll. You can end up, if it's not though, you can end up getting 2 health.
Well, there's
Hey!
6 now, so I'll take 2 more dice and see what happens. Priest is
You're
on
very
good
at
form
healing.
for healing, yeah, this game.
I think he always has. I feel like several times you've gotten 2 when we didn't expect it. Look at that! No, that's not. 1 short, are we? Yeah.
That's 9, we're 1 short.
It's okay. It's all good. All gravy.
So you're back up to 4, and now you can do your plan to run and hide behind the tree.
Yeah, and I spent 2 animals, run away, behind the tree. And then basically the witch, so then the witch needs to set the fire, right?
Yep, so I'll use Precipitate, and what I'll do is I'll curve the fire around behind me, so that it goes southwest, and then it goes northwest. That's just the Precipitate fire. And then I'll spend the 2 that are where the firewall will be, and I'll use Firewall to just basically extend it to 5 across. Because it costs... and Firewall costs 3 animals, so
Firewall.
actually...
Their movement
What's that?
is and one predictable in a way.
What was that? Sorry, you were breaking up a bit.
I just said because it says how they've got unpredictable movement, but it's unpredictable in one way, but it's very predictable in another way.
It's true. They're very, very singularly focused. Alright. Cool.
Like, we're just your 2 characters just standing along the edge of the fire, and they're gonna watch him suicide through it.
That's the plan! It's a shame I don't have 1 more animus, so I could hit him with the flaming whip as well.
Well, my harbinger can hit him a couple of times, but just not. I won't get much. I probably they're gonna be pretty basic attacks, but it's worth a go, right?
Well, do you want to... I mean, basically, I've got 2 empowers, I've got 2 rerolls, I'm probably going to drink the Wormblood Potion. I could get, effectively, an attack next turn that could destroy either of these dice.
Go for it then. Whatever you want. Yeah. Wait, next turn, not now.
Yeah, so after I get my animus back, because I need 4.
Yeah, but so then I should do what I was saying, right?
Yeah, I just think to maximize our sort of... Yeah, I mean, you can... Yeah.
I don't understand what you're saying. I said I
guess what I'm saying really is that...
How does the fact that you're going to attack him next turn influence whether I should attack him now?
I was just thinking about which die you should hit, really.
Oh, sure, yeah, we hadn't crossed that bridge. We hadn't reached that bridge yet.
Yep.
I would say the 3, because it'd be ridiculously stupid to not maximize the 5 fire damage.
Yep.
I don't think this is not really. This isn't really an issue. I definitely attack the 3.
Yep.
I don't even think I'm going to break it. So the witch isn't attacking this round, no?
Nope.
Okay. I'll move to with Journeyman Cloak with a Harbinger.
Oh, with the Journeyman Cloak.
To move north and northeast. I'm then going to use Quickening, which actually battle flows everything in position 1 down to 0, which is great. Costs 4 animus, which is not so great, but that's okay. So I get to move 2, so I'm going to just move 1 northeast, so I'm adjacent to him. And then so within range 2, unfortunately you can't battle flow because you're not in range of me. It's annoying.
Oh, that's annoying.
But it's fine. And then I attack. So I have a black, and I'm going to take 3 whites, and I'm going to use the Empower to make them 3 yellows. So I got black and 3 yellows. Come on, black.
Nice.
I haven't had one yet. Here we go. On the 3. God damn it. I'm going to re-roll the black. Come on. Oh my god. Well, I get power, get the reroll back, and I'm going to take another... Should I take another reroll then, I guess? I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so. So you've got 2 rerolls and an Empower?
Yep. And then I'm going to spend my last 3 animus just to use Talon Strike, which is just the regular old-fashioned attack.
Yeah, the basic attack. But that's going to let you pick all those cards back up as well, which is good.
Yes, which actually gives me another reroll with Fran's Fortuitous Flax. So actually, because of that, I won't take a reroll, I'll take an Empower.
Yep. Okay.
And then basically this time I will use double Empower, so I have a black and 3 reds.
Alright, so you're going black and 3 reds.
Yeah, with double Empower. Here we go. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's it.
What's that? 4, 5, 6. What's that? 7, 6 plus 8. Excellent. 14. I only need. Wait, that's it. Is it done?
Yeah, that broke the 3 die.
Yeah. Let's see if I would have broken the 6.
Well, yep, you probably would have broken the 6. What is that, 24 you're on currently?
Add 3 to whatever you see here. That's it. That would be that's the 3 back. So I got a total of 16 plus 9 for 25.
27. It's 27, isn't it?
I thought it was 25.
Oh no,
16,
25.
9.
You're right. Yeah, 25.
But it would have one-shotted the 6, but it didn't.
Yep.
That's a shame.
Well, what it has done is broken the 3, so we're going to trigger his toss card. But as we know, because he can't see the warden, he's just going to beeline along the fire and destroy the tree. What a dummy.
Yep.
And now he's got 1 health left, and we should really see if we can finish him off.
And what, sorry?
Now he's got 1 health left, and we really should see if we can finish him off.
Yeah, well, I can't do anything else at all.
That's alright. I'll be able to do it.
Good.
Nice. Alright, so he's down to 1 health. And he's destroyed the tree, and we've discarded toss. And I'm going to drink my warm blood potion.
Go for it.
Come on.
2 to 5. Come on, man.
It's doable. It's a 3. Yes, I've done it.
I thought it was a 1 for a second.
Oh my god.
Are you taking another Empower?
Well, it has to be. That's all it does. It just gives me an Empower.
Oh, I thought you choose. Yeah, okay, cool. Choose 3 Empower now, right?
I've got 3 Empower and 2 rerolls.
Yeah, I think you might be able to kill this.
Yeah, so all I've got is this range 3 basic attack. But, so I've got 3 yellows.
Which you can make 3 blacks for 2 tokens.
Yeah, so I'll make those 3 blacks. And then I guess I'll add Wait, is it it's 2 tokens to make those 3 blacks. And then I'll add 1 more black, because, you know, why not?
Yeah, so white in the 3rd in power, yeah. So that's 4 blacks. You got
4
this, man.
blacks. I think I could do this. I need a 4. Are you ready?
All blank.
Alright, I've rolled 3 crits and a blank.
Let's see what you can do. Oh my god, we could. We're gonna like one-shot a die one after the other. 25 is the record to beat. Oh, no!
It's just 20.
No, but you got another. No, you got another. We got another explosion, and then you've got multiple rerolls as well.
Oh,
You've
that's
currently
true.
got 3
So
blanks.
here's the next crit. So that's 23.
And you have 2 rerolls, and 3 blank dice are actually technically in there. So yeah, you can do 2 more dice.
It's another crit. I'm just pulling a card
2
now.
blank.
Well, there's a blank. But I'll do a reroll. Oh, it's another blank! Like how we stopped on those cards, man. They were terrible.
Yeah.
So that's 28 damage anyway.
Last one we just got a mult.
That's crazy. Get out of here, guy. He's super dead.
I thought we were going to really struggle with this one. I remember this one was hard. But I can still see how it could be and remember how it was, but we did well.
This is because we got no crits for the whole game. But listen, Oathsworn, I'd like you to take notes here, okay? Don't save all the crits for when they've got 1 health left.
Yeah, it's so frustrating, isn't it? Alright. Are you ready for the epilogue?
I'm so excited.
Here we go. Blood you wipe from your blades is dark and syrupy. It has the sweetly sick smell of rotten meat. Twisted corpses of unholy bodies still twitch as blood bubbles from them. You have spent more time in the deep wood than most dare dream. So what are these things that you've never seen or heard of? Perhaps the Order of Dragons in Cisteria will have some record of them. One thing you do know is these woods are scattered with the bodies of men who did not know enough. You sheathe your weapons. The wire road offers little to console you as you head on to Cisteria. At least there is no chance of you relaxing now. Tally, level, loot, and losses.
Huzzah!
I've actually forgotten, because it's been so long since we played, I've forgotten why we're going to Cisteria. We've been sent there by the king.
Because I overruled you on the plague and said we should try and heal them, and you were mad about it. You were like, no, we should burn them all. This is ancient times. There's no medicine. And I was like, no, we live in a magical fantasy land. I'm sure we'll find a way. Let's be positive.
Well, you always fight. We can't be going to Cisteria just because of the plague, because of that, because you're always going to fight the same bosses, right?
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to remember. No, we had to go there to meet the Order of the Monks to find out. I mean, I don't know. It might just be that when you meet with the monks, it's different for different reasons. Like, we're looking for medicine to deal with the plague.
Okay, well, let's tally loot, level, and losses. So, as always, gain 1 level according to leveling table on page 26. So we're up to level 6. This gives us a free company trait.
Okay.
Wait, no, sorry. Are we going to level 7 now, actually, aren't we?
Yeah, this was 6, actually. So, yeah, I think we're going up to 7. Oh, this camera's done. It's had enough.
Yeah, so sorry. We get a permanent token of our choice.
Oh, okay, so that's going on our character sheets, is it?
Yeah, so do we all get to choose individually?
Not sure.
Is it on a character sheet or is it on the free company sheet?
Permanent token, it's on the character sheets. But
Yeah,
we've
so
got
we choose
two
individually.
so far, and they're all the same.
What have we got so far?
Everyone's got Animus and Battle Flow.
The battle flow we got at the start of the game, we didn't choose that.
Yeah, that's true.
The animus we did choose, it looks like. I might take a defense one, to be honest, to start with, from now
on. I think for the witch, I would like a redraw.
Okay. I think I'll take a defense. You know what? I'll take a defense on the Harbinger, and I'll take an empower on the Warden. Warden's pretty good for defense, and the Warden doesn't die the first time he dies. It's amazing.
Yeah, because of his tempered iron. No, because of his plate of the fallen.
Yeah, I'm never losing that. That's never the item I'm choosing to give up, no matter what. All right. So replace the current item deck in Card Organizer 1 with the common item deck from the next chapter. So
Bear with me. What did you take on the Harbinger?
Defense.
Okay. And you can actually double up as well and just have 2 of a thing, right?
Yeah, but I like to diversify a bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide what to take on the priest. Probably defense as well. Our little tanky boy. There we go.
Well, I took empower on the Warden.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So then get the level 7 cards, level 7 common item cards, or chapter 7, I should say, and give us 4 of them at random.
Do you know what's really funny? Is that 28 damage attack or whatever? That was my battle slot 0 card.
Haha, nice. Alright, what random items have we got?
Okay, so we've got a weathered pouch. If you have moved at least 3 hexes this turn, gain a combat token of your choice.
Nice.
We've got the Conquest Sword. It's a one-hand sword. And it says red might. It's got an interrupt. After damage is drawn against you, gain 1 defense against that damage.
Well, I can tell you here and now that the Warden is going to break the barbed flail and take that sword.
Yep, seems completely reasonable. We've got a sausage roll.
Ooh, nice. Nom, 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 nom.
No, it's out of focus. Hold on. It's a consecrated scroll. When you draw 2 or more criticals during an attack from an ability card, keep that ability card in hand.
Ooh.
If you're a companion, after drawing damage, add 2 damage.
That's very good. Just full stop.
That, I really like that, actually.
You can have it. Seems good for you.
I also am probably going to destroy the Wormblood potion.
No, I really like that.
Okay, well...
Anyway,
Well, the Evergreen Staff is very good. But actually, I also don't care about my armor, provided we have a replacement. Finally, we've got the Ancient Tome! It contains recipes for cooking with bacon. Use 1 combat token as if it is any other combat token. It's okay.
it's pretty good.
Found a lot of books and things. These unknown horrors were quite well read.
They were on the bodies. It said there were loads of bodies around.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. We just produced them.
Okay, next step is gain 2 unique items from the Chapter 6 deck. 3 if we had that special. Did we get that? The extra loose item ticked off on the...
We did!
Yes!
So we get, how many unique items?
Yeah.
3?
Extra one.
So we get 3?
Yeah, 3 from chapter 7. Yes!
Ooh.
I keep saying yes. I don't understand. What's happening?
Okay, but how many did we get, Chris?
2.
No, but this is unique items from chapter 6, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So we've got the Dolores Blade. It's a one-handed sword. It's a Battleflow 1 item. It's got 2 yellow might. And during the attack, you can redraw 1 white.
Sorry, what was it called?
The Dolores Blade, or Dolores Blade. We've got...
Okay.
Lasher. Oh, it's a flail made out of their tentacles. It's cooldown
Cool.
3. It's got might red. It's got an attack on it, and it says this attack targets all adjacent characters.
Nice, very nice, in fact.
Definitely need to get a ruling on that, because...
I think that
according
means
to our-
enemies only, but, well, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll
Does
find out.
characters just mean unless otherwise
We'll find out.
specified? And our final item, Nim's Regret. Oh, it's leather armor. 3, cooldown 3, it's 3 armor, and you can interrupt. After playing a 1-cost card for its defense value, gain 2 additional defense. Or cooldown 1 card.
Leather armor's not great, actually, is it? Because most have.
It's not great for our team.
Because we use cloth and heavy,
Yeah.
but we can sell it, I guess. Right. Next step is replace the current unique item deck with the next chapter's unique deck. That's fine. Losses for each unconscious, dead if playing hardcore. So if each dead Oathsworn, mark a tick on the knockout track. We didn't get any. All unconscious Oathsworn gain an injury. Although that cannot happen because we don't do unconscious. So instead, anyone on 1 or 2 hit points take an injury.
But we actually came
There
out of
aren't
this
any.
one pretty good.
We're all good. Exactly. And then finally, all Oathsworn item they use in the encounter, 2 if they went unconscious, player's choice.
Right, so we're pretty
that's
obviously ditching the barbed flail.
Yes,
So
because
that's-
we drew like three potential replacement weapons for that.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you the conquest sword for now, and you can change your mind about it later if you like. Because I think the priest is actually going to get rid of the iron top and take one of the other 2 anyway.
I think that makes sense, right? Because that makes perfect sense. Let's get rid of the 2 weapons, those 2 one-handed weapons, and replace them with 2 better one-handed weapons.
Yep. So the priest's icon is the hammer. Oh, he can't use either of those 2. He can't use any of these.
Yes, he can. Can't he?
No.
Isn't he the scroll symbol? Oh,
No, that's the
isn't it?
penitent. You might not be familiar with him because he died really quickly. Even though he's in all the thumbnails.
I am familiar with him. He's my main character in my other playthrough. And I love him.
Yeah.
He's great. He's so cool.
I'll
He gets
never
more powerful.
know.
He gets more powerful as he takes damage. It's great. It's so good. He just keeps getting like tokens as he takes damage. Well, then, do you want to keep that weapon then?
Yeah, I think I need to keep the iron top. Unfortunately, I can't.
You could lose the mead, I guess.
It's got to be, unless where's our free company bag? Do we have any more?
Heavy armor.
Heavy
I
armor.
think we might have a spare. I think we might have a spare heavy armor actually.
We might also have a spare weapon. It's not like he uses it. We've got the pig mesh, which is plate armor, but it's 1 less.
3. We want 4.
We've got the
now.
spine, which is a staff he can use.
Yeah, we don't have replacement armor of the same quality.
Yeah, so I think actually I probably just ditch the top iron and take the spine staff.
Okay. That's done.
Alright.
And we still have a few more things to deal with. The
Yeah,
harp.
well, I think we've got some spare cloth armor, so I can probably ditch the cloth armor from the witch. We do. And actually, we've got an exact duplicate of the set she's got.
I think I'm going to take Dolores, by the way, if that's okay, on the other guy, on the warden, not the.
Oh yeah, on the warden, take the Dolores blade rather than the conquest sword.
Oh yes, yes, you're right. We have exactly the same armor to replace. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm just thinking. I know you like the warm blood potion, but I'm just thinking we just do 3 pieces of gear. So do I really want to keep all this gear?
Yeah, I'm happy for you to get rid of it. It's not a problem. But I don't see a real reason to right now when you can replace an item for item.
I mean, I guess it's just in case. It's because 2 of us use cloth. And we have so much gear, and that's the only other cloth. Oh no, we've got 2 other cloths. Okay, so we're kind of okay for cloth armor.
We'll get more, sure. We can buy more as well.
The padded flax jacket's not as good as the patched fleece garments. But yeah, we might get more. I mean, what are you going to destroy?
Yes, that's the last option we have. By the way, I've just counted. We now have, assuming I do a 1-for-1 trade, which I will, we have 21 items. So we'll have to lose 1 item from our backpack. Just lose it.
Oh yeah, that's fine. We've got loads of junk.
Yeah. I think maybe the incisor maybe. Is it like a dagger?
Oh, it's a little dagger. Yeah. I mean, the main thing is, what are you going to lose off of? What are you going to lose off?
Yeah,
of,
well, I'm just getting rid of the incisor now anyway.
Well, wait a minute, because.
Oh wait, no, we won't need to. We won't need to actually. Yeah, you're right. We'll have exactly 20 after I lose something.
Yeah, the other thing is we have like 4 one-handed weapons.
Yeah, 21. Yeah. So I'm going to lose something. So I mean, maybe the cloak. I mean, it was actually quite useful there, but I don't. If I lose the death rattle, I don't even think the harbinger can use any of these weapons.
No, the death rattle's really, really, really good. So the black mite's really useful. So I'd keep that.
Yeah, the only thing he can take daggers, and I don't want to go down the dagger route with him right now.
Oh, he could. That's
yeah, he can take daggers. Like he can use double daggers. The harbinger. He can use the stinger and the incisor. I mean, it's not a terrible idea. It's definitely an option for him in the future. Hello, Skimble.
No,
I mean,
Skimble!
I really like Fran's Fortuitous Flax.
Ditch the Journeyman Cloak then. I mean, it's good, but we've got lots of other gear now.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. I think that we haven't got any armor he can take. Apart from the padded flax, which is
we've got 2 pieces of cloth armor in our inventory, but one of them has a useless ability. So we've got like 1 other good piece of cloth armor.
Oh yeah, did you get rid of the oh no, we've 1 piece. What did you get rid of in the end? The potion or the garments?
I haven't done mine yet.
Which are you going to get rid of?
Well, I'm thinking of getting rid of the potion as well, because we've got so much good gear.
Okay, well, do you want to do that then? No?
Yeah, I really like the bacon, actually. I also really like the amber. I think the amber is actually really useful for me. So I think I'm going to ditch the warm blood potion from the witch. As much as I like it, it's not really paying off. And I'll take... I like the bacon a lot. I might take the bacon. I like the amber too, though. Ooh. Bacon's only good if I take damage. But I always take damage. So, the bacon says, if you have 4 health or less, then you can use this as an interrupt to treat your defense card as having a battle flow of 0. So you can use a card for defense and then get it right back. Which is really nice.
I'm gonna lose the Journeyman Cloak, and I might take the Lucky Charm. Give me a reroll. I just really like the idea of more rerolls.
I can't find the Lucky Charm. I haven't got it here.
Oh.
Where's it?
Maybe we don't have it
that's
there?
oh no, here they are. They're right at the back. We also have the bloatfly's sting and a longbow that I totally lost.
Yeah.
Yep, the Lucky Charm is great.
Cool. That's good then.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you
I'll
want it?
take
Yeah, I want it.
the Lucky Charm.
Yeah.
I do kind of want it, but I'm sure I'll figure. Do you know what? Actually, I'll take the consecrated scroll because I think that could be fucking nuts.
Instead of the bacon.
Yeah, instead of the bacon.
Okay.
And then you can have Lucky Charm.
That's that then.
Nice.
That is that then. All sorted. And we have exactly 20 items in our backpack, which can take 20 items, unless I'm very much mistaken.
I'll do a count now. Just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, exactly 20.
Nice job, us.
Good job, team. Right, is there anything else we have to do for sort of tidy and clean up?
Nope. That is it.
Oh my god. The Wormblood potion was actually from the worm. It's a unique item. It feels a bit bad destroying a unique item.
I agree, but you know, that you're mental, aren't you? Though, so.
Well, I could swap the armor out to keep the Wormblood potion.
It's fine. We want to keep. Each character can only have one gear, and we're getting loads of gear. We're gonna get more gear next time. We're gonna keep getting gear every chapter potentially. So we want to keep use different stuff, keep the game fresh.
Yeah. And now I've got my sausage roll. I'll be even stronger.
Exactly. Well said. Right. Well, that's a stream, folks. We did it. That was a very successful one. No casualties, no injuries. All
I'm
good.
taking fireworms out. If I have fireworms in my deck next game it's story time. We'll be back for more story. But if I keep the fireworms in my deck, yell at me, because that's 2 games I've had a card in my hand that I've not played at all.
Oh, don't worry. I'll yell at you.
And then not let me take it out because it's against the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
It's too late.
No, it's not too late. It's not too late. You can change that before the encounter. Thanks for sticking around, Morganite and Heggers, and anyone else who stuck around. Much obliged.
Exactly. Thanks everyone so much for watching and continuing on this Oathsworn adventure with us. And we'll be back next time for Chapter 7 story mode, I guess. But for now, good night, good luck. And if you enjoy the content, think about throwing down a like, telling a friend, or checking out the Patreon.
And get well soon, Heggers.
Indeed. Get well soon, Heggers. Bye for now.
See you guys.